And that was the only gay nigga. The only one. Not none of you other niggas. Not none of that. So don't sit up here and tell me nothing happened.
Hey y'all, we live. Who is you?
Wait, who's me? I don't know.
No, who's
No.
evil Quizzy? Evil, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
Who is you? Who are you? Yeah, I'm Quizzy. What's up? I'm
I
33 years
said,
old
who
now.
is you?
Oh, that's terrible then. But
Yeah, I
I'm
said,
a
who
man,
is
so that's
you?
he him.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you know your pronouns
I'm glad you know
and
the
your
difference between is and
age
are.
and your age.
I'm 33.
Oh, thank you so much. How can we help you?
Yeah, sure. Well, I think this person was up here before me, so you want to talk to them?
Don't tell me how to run my panel. You can leave.
I was just making sure it was just proper. That's all. But if you want to talk to me, that's fine. I was just making sure.
Thank you for
Uh,
coming. It's been a pleasure. I can already see how this shit's gonna go.
Oh, he left already? Oh,
No, I
okay.
kicked him. I was tired of his bullshit,
Oh.
telling me how to run my panel and stuff. But this person was up here first and all this stuff. Bitch, we know who was here and who wasn't.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Hold on.
He was rude to me. I didn't like him. I speak
That
the
was,
truth.
yeah, very odd.
He's doing too much. Telling me who to let talk and who not to let talk. I said, this is my motherfucking spot.
I keep inviting Rose and she never comes in anymore.
Oh,
She
you
must be
invited Rose?
busy.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live. Let's get these likes up, y'all. We just started, but 11 is crazy.
Oh, there's somebody in the queue. I don't know if you want to talk to them.
Who is it?
I don't know them.
I doubt that. I tried to let them up. They're not coming.
Oh.
Good morning, Pax. Yeah, that just annoyed me. I don't think he wasn't particularly rude, but he just annoyed the shit out of me.
Oh. You know what, though? Some people just do that to some people. Like, I have a particular kind of person that just bugs me. Good morning, Pax. Oh, man.
Hey, Liam.
Oh, Liam. Are you still in Canada?
Canada. Canada. Period.
Canada.
Period.
Look, Miss Piggy said go live.
Uh-huh. She always does that. Is she the last one here?
Hello.
Frank, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
Sorry, what was that?
Your age and your pronouns.
He, him, and I'm 21.
Okay, and how can we be of assistance today?
And what? Hello?
Yes,
He
hello.
said, "What do you want, Frank?"
What, what do you mean, what I want? I just want a conversation, you fucking nigger.
Are you
Stupid
talking to
fucking
your
nigger.
mom? Your
Nigger,
mom's not.
nigger, nigger. Kill
I'm gonna
yourself.
mute
Fuck
you. I'm
you.
gonna mute you while you talk to your mom. When you're done talking to your mom, let us know.
Oh,
Okay. When you're done
fuck
talking
my
to your
ass.
mom, let us know that you're done talking
Fuck,
to your
fuck
mom.
my
Okay.
Eat my ass,
Okay.
fuck my
Okay. Maybe
nigger,
you need
nigger.
to be down there. When you're done talking to your mom, you can come back up. TikTok, that person was removed for violating our community guidelines.
Can't even come up with something original. That's really sad. And you're the reason people have ABs.
Okay. There's another one. Marie, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
Yeah, he, him, I'm 26.
Okay. Go get your own page and come on back, okay? Not doing that.
These men come up here so aggressive.
I just don't even like them.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, can we have your age and your pronouns, please?
18, he, him.
Okay, and how can we help you?
Well, trans women aren't real women and trans kids don't exist.
Okay. Why aren't
Wait.
trans women real women?
Sorry?
What is a woman?
Someone with XX chromosomes?
So someone who doesn't have XX chromosomes isn't a woman.
Yeah.
Am I a woman?
I can't really tell.
Oh, okay. Well, I was assigned male at birth. I was born with a penis, but I have XX chromosomes.
Yeah, but if you're born a male, then you're a male.
But you said if you have XX chromosomes, you're a woman.
Well, I don't know how you've got rid of your Y chromosome. You just chop it
Um,
off or
well,
something.
well, I guess you don't know that some people who are assigned male at birth have XX male syndrome. So,
Yeah, that's a
I'm gonna
very
ask you.
that's a very rare case.
Okay,
You're picking out a
okay,
very
yeah,
specific.
but okay. So then, is it true that a woman is someone with XX chromosomes, or is it not true?
99.9% of the time, that's true.
Is it? No, I didn't ask you about percentages. I said yes or no. Is it true or not?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a woman then, even though I was born with a penis.
No, you're an outlier. Like,
Okay,
are you subhuman or
so,
something?
so then, XX chromosomes do not make you a woman.
Well, in most cases they do, yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't in my case. In my case,
It
I'm
doesn't
not a
in your
woman.
case, but you're a very
Okay,
rare case.
so then you can't say XX chromosomes there because I asked you what a woman was. I didn't ask you about cases and percentages. I said what is a woman. So let's do this again. What is a woman? And don't tell me
Usually
something that some women have and some women don't in rare cases. Tell me what is a woman? What makes somebody a woman?
someone with a vagina
Mm,
and ovaries.
okay. So if you have a vagina, you're a woman.
I'm assuming you're gonna tell me about some rare case where a man was born with a vagina.
It is pretty rare, but it's normal. It's predictable. Um, there are people who are male that are born with vaginas.
Yeah, again, it's you're picking outliers. The main percentage of the population you're born with
No,
XX
no, no.
chromosomes, then
Okay,
you're a
so
woman.
you're saying you're talking about outliers that I'm picking, but
No, you're
you're
the
the
one
one
talking
who's
about
saying
outliers.
this is what makes you a woman. So if a vagina makes you a woman, then that means that nobody who has a vagina is not a woman because that's what makes you a woman.
Right. I don't understand what you mean.
I mean that if I have a vagina, then I'm a woman, regardless of my chromosomes or anything else. If I have a vagina, I'm a woman. Like if you say a vagina makes you a woman, then that is a necessary condition. That's what makes somebody a woman, right? Is
Right.
a
Okay.
vagina.
So would you agree that
And
most,
I'm asking you a yes or no question. Does having a vagina make you a woman?
in most cases,
Okay. So it doesn't make you a woman because in the not most cases, those aren't women.
yeah, but your argument's based on very rare
Yes, it
things.
is, and it's hugely successful right now too, because you can't tell me what a woman is.
Well, what's your
In
definition
any
of a woman?
you can't tell me what a woman is. This is my panel, and you're the one who came talking about what a woman is not. So you're going to tell me what a woman is.
Well, every time I say it, you come up with some bullshit
Yes,
like rare
that's what
case.
that's called a debate. So stop whining about being proven wrong over and over
It's
again
it's
and
not
tell me what the
proven.
fuck is
You're
a
picking out
woman? What is a
things that.
woman? What is a woman?
Well, what do you think a woman is, so I can
What
agree
is a
with you?
woman?
What's
Oh,
a
now
woman?
he's
Why don't you
okay.
come up
Thank
with
you
what a
so
woman
much
is?
for coming. He doesn't know what a woman is, folks. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop him off the panel because he can't tell us what a woman is.
Well, I
Stay
mean,
single.
Auntie, to be fair, he was 18. I don't think he's ever seen a coochie live and in person.
They love to talk about chromosomes and vaginas until it's time to talk about chromosomes and vaginas. Like the fuck? Not all women have those. This should be fun. Derek, can we get your age and your pronouns?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Age and pronouns, please.
Oh, wait, you can hear me? Okay, 35, he, him.
Okay, and
Hello?
what do
Oh,
you want?
I'm making sure you can hear me. Yeah, I don't think that trans women are woman.
Okay, well, what's a woman?
I'd say it's like pretty simple, probably just like an adult human female.
Okay, what is an adult?
An adult, I would say anybody uh over the age of 18, 18 or above.
Okay, so anyone over the age of 18 or above is an adult.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's in all cases?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody who is fully grown but not over the age of 18, is that an adult?
You said somebody who's fully grown but not over the age of 18?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, they're not an adult.
Okay, so an adult is a person who is fully grown or developed. So somebody who is
That
18 who is not finished growing and developed, is that an adult?
that was not my semantics of what I reduced adult to, though.
Yeah, but that's what an adult is. An adult is somebody who is fully
Oh,
grown
you're
and
claiming that
developed.
that's the
And so
objective
and
definition of it?
and so now I want to know. Oh, we're not doing objective definitions today.
Oh, well, I reject that definitions can be objective, so
Oh, okay. Okay, so you reject that definitions can be objective.
that's right.
Okay, so if I tell you that there's an alternate definition for the word woman that doesn't include adult human female, would you still reject that definition can be objective?
Yeah, that definition can't be objective. I would need motivating reasons to accept it.
Okay, so let's look up what a woman is and let's find a different definition that doesn't say an adult human female and see if you can
You can
accept
do
that.
that, but then I'm going to need motivating
Um,
reasons as to why I'll accept that.
oh, because you don't accept definitions as being objective. So then that
What do
means
you mean I don't
everybody
accept
can have their
definitions? I
so
said I
then that
don't
means that
accept objective definitions.
definitions are subjective and everybody can have their own definition, right?
Oh, they can, but obviously some people are going to have more
Okay, so then if
justificatory reasons for holding to
so
certain. Why are you cutting me
you
off?
don't accept you don't because it's my fucking panel and I can. So
Okay.
you don't accept definitions as being objective as it relates to adults, but as it relates to women, we need motivating reasons why somebody would accept a definition. So give me a motivator for me to accept your definition of adult.
Sure. Oh, of adult? Yeah. One reason is going to be its simplicity. If you start adding many stipulations and qualifiers to other meanings of the word adult, it may not be able to convey the idea or sense that people are trying to pick out when they use the word. So I would say it's a consistent
It's not consistent.
definition
There are
that
different.
many
It means
people are going
different
to
things,
hold
and
to.
it's not consistent. It means different things in different societies, and
Oh,
it's
well,
meant
most
different things
societies
over time. Just like
consider.
the word no, that's not true. Most societies don't consider someone to be an adult at 18. That is distinctly Western.
Okay,
And
well, you could
actually, it's
say most people
distinctly
in the West.
American
I mean,
because
we're in the West,
because
so.
it, because if we go to England, you're an adult at 16. Mm.
Right. Yeah, I was speaking of
Right.
the
So it's
West, but
not
that's
so it's
fine.
so it's not consistent.
Well, when you're saying it's not consistent, if you just mean that other societies that are not the West don't use the word, that's fine. I'm in the
No.
West, so I want to use
Is
the word
England
in the way that the West
is
uses it.
England the West? Is England the West?
No,
England
Yes.
is not considered the West.
no, I'm more supposed speaking of like
Okay.
America
I don't do
and
disingenuous people. So you're either disingenuous or you don't know what Western society is. And so I'm not interested in continuing the conversation with you because Western society definitely includes England. No, you're stupid.
Right.
Concede that Western society includes England, and you can come back up. Otherwise, I'm not having a conversation with somebody who lies about what they know to be true.
Liar!
Well, and I would say that even 18 is an adult because if you were an adult, wouldn't you be able to consume the spicy
Alcohol,
drinks?
yeah. Concede that. Oh yeah, yes. Now it's the West. So now you just prove that you're a liar and you're disingenuous. No, you're not on point. You're a liar.
What those people that come up? Remember that guy on what was it, Saturday Night Live? Look what I can do. That's
Hmm.
that's what they remind me of when they're
That
arguing.
played the
Oh
little
yeah, that
girl.
point. Look what I can do.
I think that was Mad TV.
Yeah. Oh, Mad TV. Okay. Yeah. See,
Something that is
you know what I'm
so.
talking about.
Yeah, look what I can do. Wasn't that the guy from Pet Detective? What's that guy's name?
Oh no, it wasn't
Wasn't
Jim Carrey.
No,
No,
it
it's the
was
guy
not.
from Mad TV. His name is like,
look what I can do?
I forget what his
Stewie
name
or
is.
Stewart. His name
Stewart.
was Stewart.
But his real name,
Stewart.
I
That's
forget
what.
what it is.
Stuart Larkin.
He has a fun, his face is
Neil
very like,
Collins.
His name is Stuart Larkin.
he's cute.
I thought it was Neil Conrad.
I don't do disingenuous people, Derek. You ran when you lied. That was running. When you couldn't admit that England is Western society, you were lying. That's you running.
Why
The,
do
the,
people like not accept when they've said something wrong and then move on with
right,
different life?
exactly. He said uh, that you had to be 18, that an adult was generally accepted in the West. And I said, no, it's not. You're 16. You're an adult at 16 in England. And he said, that's not the West. I said, so, and then I gave him a chance to clean it up. I said, so what you're saying is that England is not part of Western society. And he said, no.
Gave him a chance and he fucked it.
Yeah, I'm coping and running. And you're in the chat for being a liar.
Well, do you want to try another person?
Yeah, I'm just looking and seeing. You're not coming back up on my panel, so you might as well let that go. Let's do this asshole.
How about Brookhaven? They've been waiting.
Oh,
Hi,
he's a brute. Hi. Can we get your age and pronouns, please?
22, he, him.
What do you want?
I don't think trans women are women.
Well, what is a woman?
A woman is adult human female.
Is
Okay,
this a
what's a
version
female?
of what's his face?
Pardon me?
What's a female?
A female would be off or denoting the smacks that has the body that is structured around the production of large gametes.
I want you to show me that definition. I want you to show me that definition somewhere.
Show you
Because
it.
that's a made up gender critical definition. So show me a source for that definition.
Do you happen to
I
know
don't know.
someone named Nate?
I don't know if
No.
camera access. I don't know if camera access.
Show me a source. You can give us a PMID. You can give us a
I
web
mean,
address. Show
yeah.
me a source. Oxford does not say of or denoting a body organized around producing large gametes.
Well,
That's
no,
not in
that's
Oxford.
how I define it. That's my
Show,
take.
yes, yes. So you made it up, right?
No, that's my position. Yeah.
No, so you made it up.
What? That's how a debate
You're gonna
works.
need to. You're gonna need to support your position
Okay, yeah, I could. But you're
evidence.
critiquing my worldview though.
Yeah, because I don't. We don't do trust me, bro. Definitions here. So show
Trust
me
me.
a source for your definition. Yeah,
Yeah.
you made it
So
up. Trust me, bro. Show
wait.
me a source for your
Yeah.
definition.
So a female. Yeah. So a
I didn't
female.
ask you to tell me why you think that. I said show
What?
me a source for your definition.
What do you mean a source? Like for what? A female does has large gametes.
Because you came up here and you gave me a. I said, what is a female? And
Yeah.
you said someone whose body is organized. I need you to show me
Yeah.
evidence that is what a female is.
Can I explain why their body is organized around the
No,
production?
no,
What do you
I
mean
want
no?
evidence.
What?
No,
You're arguing
I
in
said
bad faith.
no.
You are so bad
Yeah,
faith.
no, yeah, I'm bad faith. Show me evidence
What?
for your definition. Show me
We're not at
any medical
Oxford.
journal. Show me any article. Show me any like writing that says a female is someone whose body is organized around the production of large gametes. I'm
Yeah,
tired
because
of this
they
bullshit.
have the
I'm tired
reproductive.
of y'all pushing this bullshit definition and people letting you get away with it. It is not in a single piece of medical literature anywhere on this fucking planet. And I need you to show it to me if it is. If not, just leave. I'll run again. Host is running. Show me the literature, which are gender critical,
Yeah, yeah.
made up gender critical definitions. Can you show me the literature where it says that a female is someone whose body is organized around the production of large gametes?
Yeah, their reproductive organs are. It's what is
Show me the
organizing it.
literature.
Are
What
you
is the
fucking
source?
stupid, my guy?
Thank
Like, are
you
you?
so much for coming. It's been a pleasure. Y'all have to stop letting them come with these made up definitions and drag you down a fucking rabbit hole with made up shit. No, it's not appealing to literature. Are you fucking kidding me? Appealing to literature.
It's a purple monkey dishwasher.
These motherfuckers, they are so used to people letting them get away with making shit up and this Phil Bro bullshit. Phil Bro bullshit is not the way that we do things in medicine. Like you will never find two doctors talking about conducting a surgery, yelling at each other about the Platonian approach. That is not how we do medicine. Yes, I'm bad faith because I don't want to accept your made up bullshit definitions. Y'all gender criticals just sit over there and make up bullshit definitions and expect us to accept them because we're scared of you calling us bad faith. I'm not scared to be called bad faith. Now, when you have a source,
That's all you want.
when
They're
you
bad
have a
faith.
source, when you have medical literature that shows me, because I can show you medical literature that tells us what a female is. That's easy to do. And none of it says anything about having a body organized around the production of large gametes.
Right? Right? They need to stretch before they reach so much.
Ah. Right. Shit.
I didn't say made up by humans, darling. I said made up by you. Made up by you, not humans, bitch. Don't try that. See, that's another stretch. That's y'all always trying it You know, like trying to straw man a bitch. I didn't say made up by humans. I said made up by you, bitch. I'm not going to accept definitions, medical definitions that you just pulled out of your ass. That's what I'm not going to do. Okay? Are you a human with a qualification for telling me, independent of the world of medical literature, what a female is? Because that has already been defined by for us by medicine and by biology. And so, no, I'm not going to accept your made up definition unless you can show me. Yes, it's a fallacy. I'm not going to accept your make. See, I'm not scared of the Philbro because I'm not a Philbro, and I don't care about Philbro bullshit. And that's why y'all fail because you want to play in the area of philosophy. I don't give a fuck about philosophy. My gender and my sex are not a philosophy. So if you want to play Philbro, go find a philosopher to play Philbro with. I'm not going to do that. But if you want to talk about like actual medical literature, if you want to talk about actual biological literature, yes, I'm appealing to fallacies. I'm appealing to the authority, Derek the Philbro. Derek the Philbro says I'm appealing to authority, but he can't tell me what a woman is, nor can he tell me what an adult is. So he's appealing to stupidity. My gender is not a philosophy, darling. And so go play with a gender philosopher. Okay. We're going to talk about biology and medicine here. Now, if you want to talk about philosophy, go on and play somewhere else. Okay, darling? Go find a gender philosopher and go play with them. Okay.
You know,
Since there's a philosophy of gender, I welcome you to go find them and talk to them. Yes, I'm
it
running.
is.
I'm running from
You
Philbro bullshit, and I will continue to do so. When you want to talk
know
about
what's really
biology and medicine, let's talk. Go ahead, Pax.
what's really funny is they're talking about medical things on which they don't have an idea of. Like, let's go see them Philbro their way when they're having a heart attack, and trying to philosophize their way out of the heart attack. Like,
Right,
no, you're gonna call a doctor and you're gonna rely on the doctor's expertise.
right. Not their philosophy, not their Platonian, or what is it called? The didactic, um, Socratic Platonian bullshit. You're gonna want them to talk to you. Okay, let's talk
Oh,
about who has a prostate.
there's
What does that mean to
oh
you?
You know what? Fun fact. Do you know what that trans men actually have prosthetic material? So they
Uh-huh.
actually do have prostates. Hmm. Do you know that there are males who can have endometriosis who aren't on hormone replacement therapy, who aren't trans women?
Hello?
Hi, can I have your age and your pronouns, please?
I'm 19 and I'm a he, him.
Okay, what do you want? Thanks for coming. It's been a pleasure.
Really, you
What?
had to do a whole little.
You had to take a breath before you got dropped down, eh?
Ah, shit! I think I fucked up the shoe.
The
Oh
shoe.
no. I told you just go get a resole, bitch.
Girl, I don't give a fuck. It's not the profit margin's not
I
worth that
kicked
much.
him because I asked him what he wanted, and instead of telling me, he hemmed and hawed and sighed and wailed. So, like, we want to actually have conversations. And also, it's my fucking panel, so I can do what I want to do. Oh no, he didn't hear me.
I'm bleaching the fuck out of these shoes that I'm trying to sell that were Alexi's. I wish I had a, what do you call it, a face mask.
Are they leather?
No, I'm bleaching the soles so when I sell them, they look better. No, but they're
Oh.
suede. That's the problem. Bleach got on the suede.
Oh.
Random guy, I'm gonna tell you there's no way anyone with 0 followers is coming up onto my panel, so you can stop jumping in the request. Okay? It's just never gonna happen. Like you don't have an account that you care about, and so you can come up and say all kinds of weird shit and get my account taken down. So yeah, if you have less than like 1,000 followers, don't expect to ever come up onto my panel. I just said I'm not letting someone with a burner account come up onto my panel with my account that I've worked very hard for, um, and do things that can get both of our accounts taken down. You do things that get
Right.
your accounts taken down. You just open up a new account and you're right back where you were, 0 followers. You get things done that get my account taken down. I have to work very hard to get back to where I am. So no, you will not be coming up on my panel with 0 followers. No, thank you. Like, accept the boundary. You got one more time to request up on my panel, and I'm just gonna block you. Because nobody with less than 1,000 followers, 82 followers, you're not coming up. So everybody who doesn't know how to accept the boundary, 104 followers, you're not coming up. How many times do I have to get you take you down out of my
Wait a
request?
minute. This is not a democracy. This is Auntie's panel. She doesn't have to be fair, you dummy.
This is a slutocracy, okay?
The Bassett, you're not coming up. Okay, let's see.
Hello?
Tyler, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
I'm 21. I'm he, him.
Okay. What do you want?
Alright. I don't think that trans women are women.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Alright, there's no need for that. Because I think they're just deluded, and I think women are people with XX chromosomes.
Oh, really?
Wait, I thought you said
Yeah,
that we were women.
I'm back.
What?
Wait,
So
I thought you said
women
we
are
were
people
women.
with XX chromosomes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of XX male syndrome?
What's that? Disease or something?
It's a condition where people who are assigned male at birth are born with XX chromosomes.
So therefore they're a woman.
Oh, thank you. So I'm a woman.
If you have XX chromosomes, then you're a woman.
I
Yeah.
do. I have XX chromosomes. I was assigned male at birth. I
So
have
you're a
a I
woman
have
now.
I have a sticky dick and balls, but I'm a woman, right?
If your chromosomes are XX, then you're a woman.
Oh, thank you. That's very simple for me.
Alright, so that means you're a woman. That doesn't mean you're transgender.
What
And you have
about
a disease.
what about a woman that has XY chromosomes?
They're a man.
Okay, so someone who has a uterus and fallopian tubes and a vagina
Yeah, they have a
and
disease that's
vulva
rare, but they are a
and
man.
and
If
they
they have
and they
XY chromosomes.
they have XX chromosomes, they're a man. At least you're consistent. Um, yeah, at least you're consistent.
Don't think you know what a
But they're
disease
not transgender people.
Yeah,
What are they?
they're women.
No, not the second one.
So a woman is somebody who is an adult. Are you one of those
An
adult
adult female.
female people? Oh, okay. So if I was assigned male at birth, then wouldn't I be a man?
Well, it depends on your chromosomes, like I said.
Okay, so if I was assigned male at birth, it doesn't matter as long as I have XX chromosomes.
Yeah.
Okay, Kay, you agree with this?
Yeah, I agree with this tower guy.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. Alrighty. And so anybody who has XX chromosomes is male. Anybody who has XX chromosomes, XY chromosomes is female. What about somebody who
Other way
has
around.
just? What about someone who has just an X chromosome and no second chromosome?
Just an X.
Just an X.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've got an illness.
Oh, but
Why
but
is
That's
are
not
it
they
an
right.
a male?
illness?
Yes, they have an illness. They have a condition. It's not necessarily an illness, but are they a male or a female?
None. Well, it depends on their reproductive system.
Does it now? So you
Yeah.
don't know. So now it depends on reproductive system and not chromosome.
Well, yeah, because if the chromosomes, it's just one chromosome, it's the
What
reproductive
about
system.
someone with X, X, and Y? They have two X's and a Y chromosome. Are they
Again,
male or
they're
female?
ill
Are they
Why do
male
you
or
keep saying
female?
ill?
because
Yes,
they
but
are, and
just
that's an extreme
okay,
case.
and so
That is
we
like
grant
such a
you.
small
Okay,
amount of
okay,
people
so
that it's
we'll
ridiculous that you
grant
even
you
bring it up.
ill. We'll grant you a small amount of people. We'll grant you both of those. Are they male or female?
It depends because it's such a minute issue. I don't think it really
No,
matters, to be
no,
honest.
but they know, and their doctor knows whether they're male or
Okay.
female. Do you
Well, that's
know?
what they think.
Do you know if they're male or female with an XX and a Y?
Me personally, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay, you don't know. Hey, Brenda, long time. Um,
Should we be looking
Kay,
to
do
you for
you know?
answers?
Sorry, I didn't hear what it
Apparently,
said.
I'm not talking to you. Kay, do you know?
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah?
Nobody knows.
What?
They're talking
That's
to
it. I'm
me.
gonna go ahead and block you because I told you you weren't coming on my panel, and you keep requesting.
What did
Thank
you
you for
ask?
coming. It's been a pleasure.
I don't think
What?
he can hear you.
What did you ask?
Oh, are you
We asked
recording?
how. Oh,
Me?
Yes, you.
No, I'm not
Wait,
recording.
Kay's recording. I don't
What's up with
consent to
the
this.
echo? What's up with the echo, Kay?
There's an echo.
Yeah, there's an echo.
yes, we hear stuff behind you too.
There's an
Like
echo.
it's.
Are you recording, man?
I'm not recording.
Oh my god.
I'm not recording.
Does
Well,
it matter?
just
This
so
is a
you're-
live. This is a live.
Yeah,
TikTok
anyone can
live.
join
Why does that
anyway.
matter?
Are you recording or not? Yes or no?
I'm not recording.
Okay. So if I see this somewhere, I will be able to send you a cease and desist, and you'll take it down, right?
I'm
That's a lie.
I'm literally not recording.
How old are
Okay,
you, Kay?
so
You sound like you're 5.
I'm 4.
you act like
I don't
in
think
your
that's funny, but just I was not expecting it while I'm sitting here cleaning.
I know. So, I mean, Kay, how old are you?
That's 4.
All right, I think we should kick him off if he's a minor.
yeah. We don't do
I love
minors
minors.
up here, darling. Sorry.
Hey,
Vibrate.
Tyler, I have a question for you. Have you heard of the World Health Organization?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about them?
They're alright, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, do you think they're like a trusted source on like genetics and medicine?
What do you mean you don't know?
Mostly, but I
What do you mean
I make
mostly?
mistakes.
Wait,
What do you
what do you mean
mean?
But
mostly?
your country follows them.
Hmm?
You're a member.
Alright. That doesn't mean that I agree with it.
Okay,
What do you mean
Annie,
you don't
can I
agree
have-
with it? That's where you're getting all
Ani,
your
can I have the
information
big
from.
screen
Are
for a minute?
You don't.
Or who is this guy yapping in my ear, bro?
I'm talking to you, bruv. What are you going to do about it?
What are you saying?
You just heard me what I'm saying. Do you not have ears?
Never mind, it's not showing up. I don't
What
know
is that
what's going
horrific
on.
Why is it
British
black?
accent?
Where's the screen black?
Like, bruv, I'll dash you in your face.
Oh,
You
there
don't
it
do
is.
shit, mate. You little puff.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so are
why?
you.
Why
And so is your
so?
father.
Who do you think you are?
I'm me. Who are you?
Oh my god. You tranny freak. Stop talking to me.
Go suck your mum, you batty fish.
Wait. So, Tyler, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, can you read the part that's highlighted?
Yeah,
What does
exactly,
it
you
say?
little batty fish.
I can read it.
Mind
I'm not
yourself.
reading it out loud, though.
Why not?
Yeah, he's
Why?
illiterate. He can't read.
He's
'Cause I
illiterate.
want to.
You need to go
Right,
back
well-
to elementary school and go and brush back up on your ABCs, bro. You're real dunce.
So why does the
Right, that
Council
can
of Europe?
that can change your opinion on yourself, but that can't change your biological coding.
Right.
It's
So
not biological.
So Tyler, this is
Bro,
from the
can you mute this absolute
WHO.
freak in my ear? He's not
Go suck
contributing
your
anything.
mom. How about you do that? How about you go suck your mom?
Ooh. Tyler, why do you think the WHO thinks that sex can be changed?
Because they're trying to appeal to people that are mental.
Right. They're trying to appeal to the most minute part of society instead
Exactly.
of like,
Who are the loudest and
why
most
would they do
annoying?
that? What interest would they have in doing that?
Because it pissed them off.
Just to piss people off. This is why they
No,
do
I'm
it.
saying otherwise it would.
Trans people are the most loudest, most annoying people coming from a guy who comes from the land of the soccer hooliganism. Please.
Oh yeah, so
Like,
just because I come from England, that
their
means
job-
I'm a mental hooligan.
First of all, their
Exactly.
job overall
Oh my God.
is to fight the biggest issues. That's what they're focusing on.
Yeah, you actually
But
being
when some
racist right
bullshit-
now.
Wait,
I hope you know.
wait.
No, I'm not. I'm just
But
saying
when-
to the other guy.
But when people
What are you
like
talking
you
about,
from
bro? You
larger
chatting
groups,
shit.
when people from
It
larger
isn't
groups,
a
especially,
race.
I can't hear this person. Speak up.
who?
How about you shut your mouth and then she can
England?
be
Oh
able
my
to
God!
speak?
Shut the fuck up, you stupid
Race.
freak.
Make
Who do you
me.
think you are?
Wait, Wata,
Am
you
I
can
supposed
ask
to
I'm
make
me
it
again. Who are you?
Who are you?
That's the question.
You're
Hello.
the little
Who actually
bitch.
are you? You mean nothing to society.
Okay. Can we get the Brits to calm down with the aggression?
I'm just saying, this little batty fish enough. But go ahead, my bad.
Can we get you? Can we get you? What do they call them? Scally boys to calm it down.
I'm not a scally boy.
What
I'm
do
a
they call
scally
you?
girl, yeah.
Chaz.
He's a
Fucking
chav. Tyler's a
tranny
chav.
freak.
So's your father.
You really do act like a chav. No shade. Where are you from? What city are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from a town.
Okay, bitch. You know what the fuck I meant. Which one are you from?
Well, you wouldn't know what it is, so there's no point in me
Yes,
saying.
I would. I've been to England enough
Oh,
times.
alright, so you know you
London,
Probably doesn't even know who
you
he
absolute
is.
pillock. You fucking dick. You have no idea
Which
what
one
I'm
are
on
you
about.
from?
You
I
talk
know
to you
I
don't
have
know
this whole
shit.
time. Wait. This whole time I have
You
not
don't.
been mean to you. So you
What?
you could be respectful and just tell me which town you're from.
I've said it 2 times, I'm not repeating it.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I don't want to dox myself, to be honest.
Nobody's gonna come find you. Where are
Nobody
you
worries
from?
about you
Well,
like
I've
you
said it
from-
twice, so they can come find me if they want.
Are you from Liverpool?
No,
He smells like
doesn't have a
Liverpool, to be
puppy.
honest.
He doesn't
Smells
have
like
a literal
Liverpool.
puppy.
Are we
Yeah,
dead
you
He
do.
doesn't
out?
have a literal
You're not
puppy.
from
Yeah, I'm dead
Liverpool.
serious.
I'm nowhere near Liverpool.
No,
I live
he
near
doesn't have a
Stoke-on-Trent.
Liverpudlian accent.
I
said
don't
east
have a
of
Liverpoolian
Trent?
accent. Near Stoke-on-Trent.
On
He's definitely not from
how-
Brighton.
how me saying that England is the land of soccer hooliganism makes me racist.
So this little boy from
You're
Stoke-on-Trent.
basically saying that I'm mental hooligan.
Wait.
You are
That's
mental.
what you're trying to say.
You are mental.
That's because I'm from England, so you're
Wait, I have
stereotyping
a
me.
question.
You are mental.
Well, a lot of times when we talk to people
That's a
who are
stereotype,
British,
not a race.
we
England
end
isn't
up.
a race.
Yeah, that's racist. Stereotyping.
Oh my
one is racist.
god!
Hurry up.
Stereotyping English people is racist.
Well,
A
it
lot
is,
of
yeah.
times
Is that
we
awful
Are
to
you
believe?
are you being serious or are you trolling right now?
Right, so if stereotyping isn't racist, then I can say this black guy in the corner is a melon muncher chicken.
Well, black
devourer.
is actually a race. English is not a race.
And I mean, your mother's a
See the
random
difference?
who gets her twat stretched out. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Are there English people?
I don't want your opinion.
Are there English people who aren't white?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being
plenty.
English isn't a race.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's
don't
still
want to
racist.
acknowledge
It's
them.
how? It's
they
not a
want-
race.
Bro, it's racist.
English
even
is not a
spell
race,
racist.
darling.
It is.
It's not.
Trust me.
Trust me. You're from a very small town in England.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's from Liverpool.
He's
Auntie,
not.
can you
Oh
make
my
them
god,
small?
I'm not from Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's not.
I'm not a
I can-
Scouse twat.
I can hear it in your voice. You're from Liverpool.
I love a
Oh, really?
Scouser, but he's not from Liverpool.
Oh, you love a Scouser. Why you shove 10
He's
hot
from
dogs down your
Liverpool.
throat,
He's a
you
fucking-
bitch.
Why are you being pissy about that accent. I love that
I'm
accent.
telling
Because
you, he's a
I'm not
Baptist.
Liverpoolian. I've said
He's a
about 8
Baptist.
But I
times.
didn't
He's
say
a
Is
you
it that
were
hard for
from
you to
Lord.
believe?
Liverpool. I just told them you're not from
Would
He's a
Liverpool.
little
y'all stop
sissy.
Listen.
fucking? Can I troll in peace? The fuck. Everybody wants to
Right.
show
No,
how
I
much they
know.
know about the UK. I can't even troll a nigga. Shit.
That's the Miss Piggy's the only one who's doing that. I'm just
The
Don't be
fuck?
doing that to me.
Okay, y'all know about the UK. There are more cities than Liverpool. Can I go back to trolling this motherfucker?
I was
Yes.
trolling him
Yes.
too.
Well, I was just trying to get to a different question. But go
Thank
ahead.
you,
Go ahead.
Soleil, for helping me to troll the little transphobic scouse boy.
Yeah, he's a little
Oh
batty
my god.
bitch.
Holy rage bait. I'm not falling for this rage bait.
You already fell for it,
Just
bro.
because
Pick
you're a
yourself up.
tranny freak who's
Pick
deluded
yourself
in
up,
the head,
bro.
you
You
think you
already
can
fell for the
just
rage
be
bait.
a knob
Okay,
to
baby,
everyone.
sorry. You have to go down because you're using words that are not allowed on
Bye,
TikTok.
little batty boy.
TikTok, that person was removed for violating community guidelines.
Calling us Annies.
And the other person don't want to come up now. Oh.
I think I asked you yesterday. Have you watched the show Veep? I've just been getting into
Yes, we
it.
were just talking
I
about it
love
today,
it.
not
I
yesterday.
love it. I love
Uh,
it.
so, Nico, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
18, he, him.
Oh,
Pickney. All these little pickney on the panel.
Yeah, that's given
From
picnic.
where are you from?
England.
I knew it was
Another
going to be a
one.
British Commonwealth. Okay, can I ask him before he starts? Why is it when like we've been on here for a few years talking
Hello?
to people, whenever somebody from the British
That's your turn,
Commonwealth comes
Frank.
out,
Calm down.
it always turns out to be the most conservative, hateful
It's not your turn, Frank. Calm down.
Niggers, I fucking hate niggers.
Do you think
It's not
that
funny, bro.
can you do something more original next time? Can we get something more original?
That guy
Like
really is sick in the head. It's
how many
disgusting.
stupid little teeny boppers, pickneys are we gonna have come up here yelling the N word like it's the most original, like just
Yeah.
amazing
It's
thing in the
not
world?
funny at all.
Yeah. So are you gonna do it now?
I'm not, I promise I'm not.
Are
I
you
don't
a
say that
friendly
word.
or a foe?
I retired from saying that word a few years ago.
Retired.
Oh,
So
okay.
you mean you were saying it beforehand?
Yeah,
Probably
like,
got
you can change, you can get better as a person.
Why was you saying it to begin with?
I still used to think it was quite funny, to be honest.
It's not funny at all. You have
Yeah,
a
that's
very
why I said,
lousy sense of
used to.
humor.
That's why I said used to.
You have a lousy sense of humor, bro. You're not funny. You're not.
Yeah,
charming
I don't think that
whatsoever.
anymore. Calm down.
I'm perfectly
And
calm,
he's
bro.
only
I'm not
18
yelling.
and he used to do that?
Anyway, you were asking me a question on why English people are.
No,
I don't know.
what I was saying was, why do you think that most of the time we have this kind of joke where it's like, if you're from the British Commonwealth, it's already going to be some shit, and they're going to come on here, they're going to talk their bullshit, and they're going to be anti-trans. Why is it that, and it's pretty much just men. I mean, there's a few women who do it, but why is this your sentiment as like British Commonwealth people?
I think it's like a lot of social media as well, because like a lot of what we see is like insane people like ramming crazy ideologies down people's throats.
But you don't ever see to think for yourself that it's not true?
Wait, you
Sorry,
mean like the
someone's
Reform
like
Party?
screaming. Hello?
I said, but it's not possible for people to think, oh, possibly that's not true.
I don't know if I'm in or not.
No. Like
Another one.
we see, but Harry, you're in, mate. We can hear you speaking.
Harry, it's not your turn. Sit there and be quiet. We're talking.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth,
Harry,
you
just
little
wait.
handbag boy.
But do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't understand why there seems to be such a pattern.
Not your turn, Harry.
Fail.
Go on mute. Go on mute, Harry, or we're gonna have to drop you.
Harry, wait.
Okay, Harry, you're getting blocked.
I'm telling
now
you, these
because
little
you're gonna
batty
have to
boys are
respect the
enough. You
rules.
don't know how to
No,
act.
can you not use batty boys? That's actually an offensive term towards gay people.
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it means. I'm Jamaican. You're deaf.
Yeah, it's an offensive term towards gay people.
And I'm going to use it anyways.
Yeah, but I just don't see why you'd use
I'm
that.
going to say what I want. I'm going to say what I
you
want,
object
bro.
to the N-word, but not to batty boys. That's
Who objected to the N-word? What are you talking about?
You said I had a weird sense of humour because I used to say the N-word.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with saying that really cool word.
Yeah.
I agree with Nick on this one.
I warned you.
Anyway, I don't think it's funny you saying batty boys.
I don't care what you say. I don't business. What are you talking about? Like, so stop talking to me, bruv.
Okay, don't
Yeah,
talk to me
exactly.
then,
So move
I
on.
guess.
Go suck your
Okay.
mum. Move on.
My mum's dead.
Go suck her. Like, you think I'm gonna change my statement?
Oh my God!
She's
Stop
dead.
it! Stop the fighting!
Auntie Water. Look, I'm only trying to add positive things, Auntie Water, so don't look at me.
Yeah, this
Okay,
guy's
well
been very
that's
negative, actually. I don't
Yeah, I
understand it.
am. Do something about it.
Well, I can't. You're behind the screen. You're hiding. If I saw you in real life, I'd probably smack the shit out of you.
You wouldn't, because I'll
That's
dash
a
you in your
bit rude.
face.
Calm down.
Because I'll dash you in your face.
Dash me in my face. What, with your dick?
Yeah, I will.
Ew!
That's the problem with you
He
little
wants you to
nothing
do
picnies.
He
Yeah.
wants you to do it with your penis.
Nah, so I said that's probably what
That's
he wants from me.
disgusting.
Can I ask a question? Is that you in your profile picture?
Maybe. Who's your business?
Please, that's first.
You ever seen a pretty trans woman? I'm just gonna not be saying that like.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you laugh.
Okay.
Auntie,
The
leave.
Bassett,
Oh.
can we get your age and pronouns, please?
I'm 19 and I'm he, him.
Okay, what do you
okay,
want
that was
today?
fast.
Sorry?
Which topic did you want to discuss?
It's just that I don't think trans women are women. That's what I believe.
Okay, and what is a woman?
Well, here's the thing. What do you think a woman is? Because that's all I've been hearing today is you not know what it
Wait,
is.
no, excuse me, I asked you what a woman is. Can you tell us?
You want to know what a woman is?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole point of asking the question or answering the answer.
Nigga. I'm 200% nigga.
I'm telling you lot nowadays, you
always
lot
have
are
to
not
be like
funny.
It is really, really, really like not creative at all. It's actually getting kind of.
It's just not funny.
Yeah, okay. What do you want?
Oh, so to the nigger faggot in the top left, you take up the arse?
I know that your father does. I was dashing him in this batty crease.
What is up with these people? The fuck?
I'm telling you.
They think that this is funny. Random guy.
Why?
I know, right? It's like, what the fuck? They
That's
have
why I
nothing else
say.
to say.
Right. That's why I usually say nobody with less than 1,000 followers on my panel. Because someone that works hard enough to get 1,000 followers is not going to put their account at jeopardy doing dumb shit.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You know, it's so funny though. You know, but Walter, it's so
Chrissy.
funny though because these people think that they're going to get under the skin of a South London babes. Babes, I grew up in the horses of neighborhoods. You can try all your might.
London bye.
Has this one been up here already? This Frank one?
I think so.
No.
Did he say the N-word?
Probably.
More than likely.
That's why I block them when they do that. So we don't have any confusion. Frank, can we get your age and your pronouns, please?
I'm 18 and does the nigger in the top left take up the fucking arse, fucking stupid nigger puppy?
You and all your friends just literally said that, bro. Can you like think for yourself?
Yeah, it's like they came up, they like were in a Discord or like a Snapchat like
Right.
call, and they decided the same fucking joke to tell each other, and they're gonna tell each other over and over again the same damn joke.
I'm telling you, and that's the thing. Like these lot think they're funny. I'm telling you, me and my mandem would dash you and your brethren in your face. Like I'm telling you,
I would
mash
love
up your
to
whole
meet
yard.
Yeah, keep talking, Sully, you stupid fucking gay freak.
I will.
You faggot
I will.
nigger.
I will.
Twat. I'll buy you. I'll
Tyler,
buy
we
the
let
shit
you
out
back
of you.
up
Like,
after you
So
said
come do
bad
it.
thing,
I'm in South
and
London,
you
babes.
still came up to say the bad thing.
It sounds like their family tree is a wreath.
Right?
Yeah. Nope.
How
Can't come back
many
up,
are
Tyler.
there, though? Like, how
Oh
many
my
are
God, there are like 6 of them in the chat, and I know they're just waiting in line to say the N-word. And they're from UK. Like, come over here to the United States.
UK horn.
No, but I want them to come to London. Like you lot say in England. I want you lot to come to South London and try that.
They
Bing
won't.
bang bong, sing,
I bet you
sing,
that they won't even
song.
say it in front of someone's face, but they will say it online.
Yeah.
That's
Cronus,
nuts to me.
merchant. No, not with one follower, dear. No, thank you. I think they all left.
My 2 accounts are finally unbanned. I'm so happy.
Hey,
I'm a
man,
genius.
congratulations.
Okay, I'm done trolling y'all. The South London base is going back in the closet. Hey, boy.
That was awesome, though.
Well, I think all the Londoners left. Cronus Merchant is the last one. You want to give him a go?
Sure.
He has
Yeah, we could
one
try.
Is it
follower.
just the same? Is it just
He
the
has
same
one
one as
follower.
everybody?
Aw, that's
Yeah,
just womp. What the?
that was lame. Like, you could have done way better than that.
Right?
I'm telling you.
It's
Aren't
just
most of them
lame.
just the same person?
It sounded like a car that was trying to start up.
It's either they're the
Right?
same person or
Walk past
they're
them
like
and
on the
slow
same
down.
friend group because they literally said the exact identical thing back to back.
What's up with that profile picture? What is that? What the?
That's what he actually looks like in real life.
It's an
Yeah.
So,
orangutan.
yeah, it looks like
What
you, you're a
the
monkey.
fuck?
It doesn't. It looks like
Actually,
your
I
mum.
think that our he resembles our 40, 46, 46 and
44?
48. Mm-hmm. He resembles
Wait, I thought it was
46,
44th.
No, 47th and 45th.
I'm telling you, I'm a genius. I have these lot. I'm so vexed. I'm not even from South London. Like you lot are just.
Oh, Ryder was 46. Oh, they were mad.
Ding dang dong, sing, sing,
They were
song.
so bad. They were bad.
Bing bang
as I've
bong.
never seen them before.
UK horn.
If you want to piss off a UK transphobe, talk in their accent.
No. But here's the thing. No. But here's the
Apparently
thing.
called soccer hooligans.
If you talk to an like, listen, you have to do it in opposites. If you talk to an English brethren, like you're from London, they're gonna get so vexed. And if you do it vice versa, it's gonna happen the same way. I've done it so many times, and it's worked every single time. That's when I tell
I
them, like, I'm
can't
gonna
tell the
dash them in their
difference
face.
between their stupid accents.
Well, it's quite easy, isn't it?
Not to me. I'm not investing in that.
My wife watches a lot of like English drama TV, and she's like, "What do you want to watch, sweetheart?" I'm like, "Something without an accent, for the love of God."
Pax, I watched so much British detective series that my roommate feels the same way.
We talk about forensic science shows.
Well, I like Brit coms, but I watch. I don't watch as many as I used to.
Wait a minute, have you seen the new Tracy Ullman show?
I didn't know Tracy Ullman had a new show.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I used to watch Tracy Ullman way back when The Simpsons
in the fucking
first
80s.
had The
She's
Simpsons
hilarious.
She's back. She has like 6 episodes of her new show. It's called The
Isn't she
Tracy
like a
Ullman
lesbian
Show.
icon or something?
Tracy Ullman is a comedic icon. She's funny as shit. She used to have a sketch comedy show back in the day. It's kind of like the
But I
Benny
thought she
Hill.
would. But I don't know why, but I always have associated her with lesbians.
Oh, really? I don't.
She
I
looked
don't
like
know
a
about
lesbian.
that. I'm looking up the show. What does it come on?
So I watched it on BritBox, but I've seen it on Daily Motion now. But it's called The Tracy Ullman Show. It's hilarious. She plays all the characters.
My wifey is British. I love her accent.
Bing, bang, bong, sing, sang, song, ding, dang, dong.
Lyric, unfortunately, I when I did my DNA, I'm like 80% British Isles. So I was like, oh. And the rest of it is Dutch.
I can't have her accent. I try, and she laughs at me every time I try it because I can't do the accent. I sound like a country hick too much.
Oh, it looks like it's only available on BritBox. Maybe
If you have Amazon, you can wait. Annie, if you have Amazon, you can do a 7-day free trial and just watch all the episodes.
Well, I probably should have got BritBox a long time ago. Like they used to have a lot of the British comedies that I liked used to be on Hulu, like when back in the day when Hulu first started. But now they're not. Like I used to like Hotel Babylon and the original. What is that show called with the little trashy people? They made an American version.
Little People, Great Britain, or whatever.
No, you're talking about Little Britain. Little Britain is hilarious. No,
What?
but what is
I
that
don't
show about?
know.
Like the Trailer Park Boys kind of style.
Yeah.
I gotta think of that one. I really like Mitch and Webb. They have a
Scandal
series
or
too.
Scandalous or something like that.
Oh yeah. I mostly just watch the detective series, to be honest with you.
Shameless.
Oh yeah, Shameless. Yep, the original Shameless.
Yeah, the
Oh
original
yeah,
British
it was
one.
in Britain. It is, wasn't it? I
There was
forgot
The
about that.
Office was originally British, and the British one is I used to watch this show called the IT Crowd.
That guy's a big transphobe now who created Father Ted and the IT Crowd, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, his name is, they call him Glinner. Like he's been to court over taking a 17-year-old trans girl's phone and destroying it.
Is this the white one or the kind of not whitish
No,
one?
not the actors. It's not the actors. It's
okay.
the actual creator of the show.
Okay.
But he's big in gender critical circles. And he got kicked out of. He basically left the UK for Arizona, like last year. So he doesn't even live in the UK anymore. And the thing is, though, he blames trans people for ending his career as a producer.
Not himself not being able to control himself and tell everybody everything that he believes. Like, if I was to tell everybody everything I believe, y'all would think I was crazy as fuck. Because, like, there's some weird shit that people believe.
I know. I just take a shower and rinse it out. Your towel.
Oh, hey, May, welcome back.
Took you heifers long enough to bring me up, bitches.
I was ignoring the little dot that tells you there are people in the request because we just had this whole this rash of like British YT boys yelling the N word, and so I kind of was like ignoring the request, thinking that it was more of them, and now we don't have anybody in the request. But that was fun arguing with the N word boys.
Do you
Pisces
think
was.
they're so riled up because they have no flavor in their food?
I mean, if you were forced to eat beans on toast every day and Yorkshire pudding,
Yorkshire pudding. Don't badmouth Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is
I like Yorkshire pudding.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo. I like beans on toast.
Do you know what's in Yorkshire pudding?
I don't want to know, but I
butter,
do like it.
Flour.
No,
butter and flour.
There's stuff in the middle of it.
No, there's not. I make Yorkshire all the time. It's butter and flour. Are you talking about blood pudding?
It's like a little muffin, like a fluffy muffin.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. It's a
We all knew that.
It's a dish. It's a pie that they serve
British
with
pasty?
mashed.
Oh no, shepherd's pie.
Meat pie.
No, it's not shepherd's pie. I like shepherd's pie.
Mince meat pie.
Is that what it is? Pie and mash? The pie and mash pie with the kidneys and all that shit in it? And they eat it with jelly deals
Kidney
and
and steak
vinegar?
pie.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that stuff's gross. That stuff's gross. Do you know that in England, they're oftentimes so constipated that they actually have feces coming back up into their stomach and out of their mouth? Like, legitimately,
Ew.
I am serious. Because of their dietary habits and the fact that they don't eat vegetables. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
ask my girlfriend that.
it is the minced meat pies, but they just call it pie, and they serve it in this dish called pie and mash, and their mashed potatoes are just mashed potatoes. They don't have any like butter or cream or anything like that. They literally just mash the potatoes and and serve them on a plate. Thank you, Lyric. And then they serve it with this liquor, is what they call it. This like green, like it looks like parsley flakes. It's like a parsley sauce called liquor, and and then the pie has minced beef in it nowadays, um, and which could be anything. Like, but it used to be eels. Y'all have never seen that? I'm too obsessed with like nasty British food. It's like
I
takes up
don't
half of
like
my.
mincemeat pie. I like sticky toffee pudding and I like Yorkshire pudding, but that's it.
Yeah, these are the mincemeat pies that they serve in the pie and mash dish. And it's literally the mincemeat pie with some potatoes. It's not mashed potatoes like we eat, it's just potatoes that are mashed. And then they put this parsley sauce over it called
Yeah,
Wait,
liquor.
do you like? I like the sausage rolls. Like
Ooh,
What
I
are
think I know what you're
You
talking about.
lyric.
Oh, you're
they're
what
like
kind
oh,
of
those
sausage
aren't
rolls?
bad.
Like Scottish bangers? I like Scottish bangers.
Did you like blood pudding? I think blood pudding's pretty good.
No,
It's so
no,
good. I loved
why?
it. I loved it.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
wait,
I like beans on toast too. I
wait. Have you
it's be
seen? Oh
Oh
wait,
my
have you
god.
seen the jacket potatoes they eat with tuna, beans, and
Yes,
cheese?
No, I've
yes.
It
never
looks
seen
so
that one.
A
gross.
jacket potato is what they call a baked potato. And they say that we don't eat jacket potatoes, that Americans don't have jacket potatoes because we don't call them that. And so they have no like reference point for our baked potatoes. But they literally put beans and tuna and cheese on the jacket potato. The same potato.
Hmm.
With the tuna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tuna
Tuna
just doesn't sound
and the
good with
beans.
that.
Gordon Ramsay cannot cook.
But I thought that British food was the worst cuisine in the world until I started like paying attention to what Russians
First of all, you're not
and
going to come for what Russians eat.
oh baby, I certainly am gonna
Wait, you
come
don't
for
like
what Russians
borscht?
eat.
You don't like borscht?
I don't know what borscht is, but
Oh,
I know that
borscht
they
is
eat raw
good.
Green.
onions, they eat jelly, they eat like these jello molds where they put
Called an
Wait,
aspic.
that's Newfoundland. That's
it's
Newfoundland.
Yeah, I mean
um
Newfies do that as well. It's like 1950s American food with the
it's
Jello and
Russian
the
food
Oh,
that I'm
random.
talking about. I'm
even
not talking
before
Called
about
an
that, it's
aspic.
oh yeah,
Wait, borscht is really good though.
it's
I recommend it.
borscht is good. Borscht is
borscht.
very good. I make a mean borscht.
It's a beet soup. Um,
Yeah,
but your stuff will come
it,
out
You can
all
also
red
have it
looking
in
if you eat too
watermelon.
much of
it's
it.
very good. It is very good. I love borscht. And you put
Yeah,
a little
this is
dab of
called
sour
Duke.
cream and some dill. Mm.
This is called Duke, and it's a
Dookie.
Duke, and it is literally a Jello mold with fish and other stuff in it.
The
Yes, it's a
figures out in
form
the
of an
Midwest.
like I said, it's a form of an aspic.
Oh.
It's also called Colette.
But they
Um,
eat bear in Russia.
bear in Canada too.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a bear.
Y'all just trying to find ways to hate my man before he gets here.
I mean, I don't know that he eats any of this because I think this is kind of like rural Russian food.
No,
But
like that borscht and stuff is not like borscht is
I'm not
technically
talking about
Ukrainian,
borscht. I
actually.
didn't say borscht. Mars said borscht. I'm talking about Duke. I'm
Oh,
talking about
like
the
the
Jello
Korean
mode
Russian
with the
salad.
fish in it, the raw
Yeah, we had
onions,
that.
the raw radishes on the plate, like
Have you tried the Korean carrot salad from Russia?
the bread soda. And do y'all know about the bread drink, like the liquid bread that they drink?
No.
Huh?
Oh, you do? Does your man like it?
I don't
Would
know
bread
if he's
just
had it or not.
hurt?
I haven't I'll do a rundown list just for you of food that he's had.
What about the Russian pierogies? The
Pierogies are
pierogi.
good.
You mean it's called pelmeni, and I know how to make them, and I make them for my man very well.
Didn't the Russians have pierogi before the Polish did?
I mean, it's honestly just a type of dumpling. So every country has their type of dumpling.
Yeah, it's basically. I mean, that's the Italians have ravioli, right? It's basically the same, just the way that you cook it.
Just different names, maybe different ways and fillings they usually put in it. You know, like
I don't
vareniki
know. I think a
are
pierogi tastes better than a ravioli.
but they all have different like things. Like
Well,
vareniki is usually like more of a sweet kind of version of it. Them pelmenis, it just depends. Like
this is what we're talking about. And it literally looks like Coke. When you pour it in a glass, it looks like Coke because it's very, very dark. But it is actually just fermented bread in a bottle.
Oh, that's
Um,
so
I will
gross.
set up a Q&A session for you personally, Auntie.
I don't need a Q&A. I have TikTok. This is what it. Can y'all see it? It was
I seen
in
it for a
the.
minute.
Yeah, it was hot for a minute.
It was in there. Now it's gone. What's going on?
I got my mom. That was in my mom. A teddy bear.
Aww.
So cute.
You got rid of your mom?
But it's called Oshakovsky. Oshakovsky or Kavis or something like that. But
Would you like to try
it's
Donnie's breast?
basically fermented.
Is it a Jewish
It's
food?
basically fermented bread juice. Oh
Oh my
man,
god. How many size 11 is he like destroying my foot?
I'm
I don't
sorry,
think I
y'all.
can do fermented bread juice.
It's very popular. They also eat raw onions.
I love eating raw onions.
I like raw onions.
Oh,
I
you
have an onion
do?
phobia. It's called a lumophobia.
I
I
don't
love
mind
Love
them
me some
onions,
cooked, but I
onions.
will not be
but
eating them.
I love onions, but I like them sauteed.
Ooh, that too. That's so good.
Well, about a
Grilled.
man, his man.
Grilled are really good too.
Love getting extra onions on my
He's
burgers.
using his phone.
Yes, I love raw onion on burger. Absolutely.
It's so good. I get
Oh
it at
well,
McDonald's all the time.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm talking about a slice of raw onion on the
Oh.
plate. That's on the plate next to some fish jello. Um,
Yeah.
and it's a side. Like they eat it like a side. Uh,
I'd be concerned about the breath afterwards.
Right? Ew, your breath would be rank.
You know what? We should talk about what American food really is, because there is really no American food.
Right? Yeah,
oh my
American
God!
food
Like
ain't the best
she's
either.
dating a guy from Russia. So every time we talk about Russia, we're talking about him in her head.
You are.
Um, yeah, no. Um, They eat cold smoked mackerel with onions and potato and chive balls. This is the kind of cuisine I'm talking about, not pastries. Everybody's pastries are good. The fuck?
Yeah.
It's gonna be except for fucking mincemeat pie.
I mean, the smoked fish and chive. I mean, that sounds good.
Really?
I don't know about fish jelly and onion though.
How would you like your smoked mackerel served? Like this? That looks good. It's tasty.
It looks like sushi from what
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks good because it looks like sushi to me.
That looks like sushi to you?
Yeah, it looks like sushi.
You see how
The
she's
raw
trying to tear
the
down?
raw fish head and all looks like sushi?
I've been
Just
smoking a little green though, so I'm a
I'm
little.
The raw fish
I'm
head. I
It looks
mean,
like
I'm
raw
I eat raw sushi. Like, I enjoy it. So
That's, you know
yes,
what? Use
everybody
the
eats
correct.
sushi.
No, we
The,
need to use the correct terminology. If you're eating raw fish, it's
yeah, sashimi
sashimi.
if it's raw.
It is
Yeah, it
not
I was
is.
about to
Yeah,
sushi.
you're
say
right.
sashimi. I just had sashimi last night. It was really good.
I don't eat the raw stuff. That just squigs me right out.
Oh, it's so good.
also
Like,
there's
I don't knock anybody for
also
eating
as
anything
May
that they
knows
like,
there's
but I can't. I can't.
also
It's not
as
for
May
me.
knows there's a little bit of historical exchange between Russians and Koreans in terms of food and
Yeah,
culture.
this
Not
isn't
a
it.
lot, but
That's not
There's
sushi. That's not seaweed skin that you see around that fish.
Oh.
That's fish skin. That's I mean
Eh.
I guess it's cooked, but it's smoked, which doesn't sound like the taste would be awful. It's just the presentation with that fish head in the back that is gonna
use
throw
the
me
smoked
off a little bit.
mackerel.
And that's not sushi. And then that bowl,
I'm
you see
never
the
taking
bowl
her.
full of that white stuff? That's raw onions.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm
know
That's a
never
what?
bowl
taking her
full
to
of
a
raw
Korean
onions.
people
That's
restaurant.
how.
eat that
That's what
too,
I say.
though.
They eat raw onions.
See,
That's
you
what
know,
I was talking
I
about.
eat
Not
shit,
on
so
your
that's fair.
hamburger.
Whenever I think raw fish, that's what I think about. I had like sashimi and some
Ooh, that looks
Did
regular
you hear
sushi
what
good.
May
rolls as well.
said?
But
Did you hear what May said? Koreans eat that too. There's a lot of similarities between the two foods.
Oh, smoked mackerel.
Smoked mackerel and raw onion. But a lot of times we
Mm-mm.
put vinegar on the onion and dip it in black bean sauce.
Okay, well that's nasty too. Okay, are you happy, Angelica? I now have
No,
equally judged the two cuisines. And I know I
I'm
banged
not.
with Korean food, but not with no raw fucking onions. I don't care how much black bean sauce you put on them. Well, no, that actually is not true because I like to pickle onions and eat
I
them.
love onions.
Like I'm good to pickle a red onion
I need to
and
order
eat
some
it.
food. What's that order?
I ordered Korean. I ordered Don't Slap Bibimbap and Suntubu and Daejugogi.
Where
Mm.
I'm Korean, I mean, where I'm Korean. Where I live, Koreans, like, it's not really hitting what they'll deliver online.
Oh. And then I'm getting extra gakdugi and extra oden.
I love me some Indian food. Indian food's so good.
Ooh, butter chicken is so yummy.
I
I
like
get
Indian,
butter premiere.
yeah, but I can't stand it when it's I can I watch. I also watch the Indian street food videos, and those scare me.
Those scare me. Those people like on the street, that food looks like it'll give me food poisoning.
It will. They tell you don't eat the street food when you go to India. That's the first thing they tell you.
Auntie, Angel is bugging because he wants me to show you what he got me.
Oh, I'm not near my phone right now. It might
Show
take a
the
minute.
picture in Discord.
Oh yeah, you could do that. What's that,
Yeah,
Var?
that's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh.
There's
Are you
hella
making
Koreans
cake?
that live in Russia.
Making cake, Var? Var's making
Kazakhstan
cake.
too.
Do y'all like Thai food?
Oh my
Yes.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who
What'd you say?
doesn't?
I don't. Yeah. My
If
sister
you don't
really
like
doesn't like
Thai
it.
food, there's something wrong with you. I'm
May, what did you
sorry.
say?
There's hella
Lyric
Korean
said, "Do
people
we
in
like?"
Russia.
Oh
Oh, are
yeah,
there?
Russia has a huge. Yeah, it has a large Korean population,
Poor
especially in
baby.
Siberia.
Why did they go over there? Was it because of?
During the war, they were running
Yeah.
away
Yeah,
from the Chinese and the Japanese.
Poor dears.
yeah.
They can make it home at some point.
Girl, some of them don't want to go there. They're happy in
I
Russia.
wouldn't. I wouldn't wish Russia on anybody.
Oh, girl, stop. This is why I don't like.
There's a lot of them in Kazakhstan too.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're trying to take over that poor country for no reason.
Who, the Koreans? They don't want Kazakhstan.
No, I'm talking about the Russians trying to take over. What's that place called?
Wow, she doesn't even know the name of the place, but she's
Ukraine.
using it
The
to.
Ukraine.
No, it's just Ukraine. If you say the Ukraine, it's actually offensive.
Okay, thanks. The Ukraine. They're trying to take over the Ukraine.
That's offensive. It honestly is to
It's like
Ukrainians.
saying those
Do
people.
you think I give a fuck about Ukrainians?
Well, then why are you trying to use it as if like, oh, Russia's trying to take over, and then
It's
also
just
at the
a
same
fact.
time.
I mean, they're also
No,
like
but then you're saying at
raging.
the same time you're
They're all.
disrespecting the
I can
Ukrainians.
disrespect both countries at once. Watch me do
Oh,
it.
girl.
One country
Oh,
is
girl.
raging Yahtzees, and the other one is like expansion. What obsessed.
Wait, Ukraine is raising
Girl,
Yahtzees.
do a little research about the Ukrainian what is that shit called? The special police or something like that.
Kind of like ice.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's awful.
A lot of European countries are like that though.
Yeah, they're like awful. They're Yahtzees.
Yeah, but you live in a country like that too.
I wouldn't live in Ukraine.
I don't
And
know. The Ukrainian president is cute, and he dresses nice.
yeah, he's probably a Yahtzee too.
Oh my!
Well, that's the
They're
justification that the
all
Russians are
Yahtzees. Our whole
using for.
government is Yahtzees.
That's the justification that the Russians are using, or that Putin is using. But there definitely are some strong like Yahtzee ties in that country.
I think there's strong Yahtzee ties all over Europe and America now.
Yeah, but
Right.
I'm
Like,
talking
what?
about the branch of their military that
Uh
uses
huh.
Yahtzee symbols as to represent themselves.
Well, you know what? The swastika was a symbol in Tibet for peace.
It's not the swastika that they're using though.
It looks just like it.
Didn't we just not too long
No, it's
ago
not the
have?
swastika. It's the lightning bolts.
Oh, I knew it was one of them. I don't know.
Didn't we not too long ago just have a military branch try to use a insignia that was a Yahtzee symbol?
Yeah, and that was wrong too, Angelica.
I'm just saying. I'm mentioning the whole picture. We don't have to be on the same side, but
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
making
not.
sure that
I don't
everything's
support
taken
the
in.
Ukrainian government because they're Nazi. I mean Yazis. And now you want to tell me about another government that's Yazis? Why?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just taking it
I'm
all
just
into
saying they're
context.
Yahtzees. Like,
Okay, and I
what is
have
the
the
other
ability to
context that
bring
you
in other
need?
things into context. Like, I think it's just
Why? But
like,
why would you to soften the fact that they're Yahtzees? I'm trying to get the point.
no, it's not that. It's not that.
It's called the Azov Brigade.
Oh.
It's
Angel
the
says he
National
wants to
Guard of
go.
the Ukraine.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why. That's why I was pissed. Because you keep, even though you're mad about this section of Ukraine, you can still continue to talk about the country in a way that's actually completely demeaning, which was created by the Russians to talk about their country. That's why I'm a little pissed.
Oh, but Russia good, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I
Well, I
don't
can't
think,
talk.
I
I
think
can't
there's
talk. I
shitty
can't say
parts.
that Russia is bad, but when I talk about the Ukraine, and let's be clear, Russia did not choose this Yahtzee symbol to represent the Ukrainian National Guard.
That's not, you're missing my whole point. I've had these conversations way deeper probably spent than you have, but just so you know,
Sure, just
I'm
because
not
you assume,
supporting
but you didn't know about
the,
it.
no, I'm talking about, I don't, no, I actually have these conversations because my man is Russian, so he complains about the Ukrainian
You had
stuff
the
all fucking
conversations
day and we
about
have to go all about it. But what I'm saying is
the
that
Azov
if
Brigade.
you're talking about how bad a country is, and then you go into how bad another country is, and then we're also living in a country that's also a shitstorm, it's like, okay, they're all shitstorms, but also we're acknowledging the aggression from that country. You are still perpetuating the disrespect towards the country as a whole, not
Oh,
just the
let me
government
show
arm,
you. Let me
but
show you how
Ukrainian
much I
people as a
disrespect
whole,
it
saying the
as a whole.
Ukraine is
Fuck
disrespectful.
Ukraine.
It's disrespectful.
I don't give a fuck. I just that's
I
what
know
I
you
led
don't,
with.
and that's the
I led
problem.
with I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. They're Yahtzee.
Right, because all the people who live in Ukraine are one people, just like they all should be saying about us. We're all pieces of shit because our government is a piece of shit, and white nationalists are having a big
If
fucking
I didn't
moment
live
right
here, I
now.
would say that. Yes.
Yes, and
Because
well,
you know
okay, well,
why?
great, you do live here.
We live in a government where we live in a country where the government is elected by the people. Our people
And I
elected
also,
this.
so
Our
I try
people
to see
elected this.
people,
Our people elected this shitstorm. Of course, anybody who lives outside of this country should look at us like we're all a bunch of pieces of shit.
you know, it's
Yes.
interesting that last night we had this conversation about complexities when we're having Gavin Newsom, and yet you're just doing this wide swath. This is how I feel, but then you can't take in the
Angelica,
complexities of
fuck.
the situation for
Okay,
this.
we're not gonna agree. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. They're
You don't give a
racist.
fuck about anything.
They're racist. Did you see what was happening when the black people were trying to get out of Ukraine with the rest of the people? Did
Yes,
you
I
see the way?
watched those
Have you
videos.
seen the way that? Have you seen the way?
I've
This
also
was
seen
not.
the
This wasn't.
videos
No,
of
no. This
Russians.
wasn't the
I've also
government,
seen videos
Angelica.
of Russians sending black
This
people to
wasn't
the
the. No,
front
no.
line to
Let's
fight
focus.
for
No, let's stick
them.
to one thing at a time. Okay. We can talk about how fucked up Russia is next. Have you seen the video? Have you seen how Ukrainians, the people, not the government, but the people, treat black Ukrainians?
Show me these videos.
Girl, you're
Because I
gonna have to
must
go
have
look
missed
them up.
them.
I'll put them. I'll put them in the. I'll put them in the Discord.
Okay.
So, but you've had way deeper conversations about this than I have. But you know nothing about anti-black racism in Ukraine.
So because you pinpointed this thing about what you say, and I have to see with my own
But
eyes
you don't
still,
know
how
about
you say, no,
anti-black.
wait. Yeah, you said your thing, so let me say my piece. How you said these Ukrainians were racist. I'm like, hey, guess what? A lot of people are fucking racist from all
Yes.
these places.
And fuck
Yes.
all of
Now
them.
you're saying fuck them.
And fuck
I'm like,
all of
we
them.
should be saying
Fuck
fuck
all of
you
the
too.
racists.
Everybody should be saying fuck
Yes,
us
they
too.
should.
I'm not
Yes, they
saying any
should.
of the countries are
Yes,
good.
absolutely,
But
they
what I
should.
am saying is
Your
that as its
whataboutism is
sovereignty
failing
at
because
its
yes,
very
everybody should
core,
be saying
to the
fuck us
people
too.
who are there, to the people who haven't committed these crimes, to say no Kraina, which translates into the Ukraine, has been used as Russian propaganda to call Ukraine
The
just a
Ukraine,
region
the
of its
Ukraine,
country,
the
not
Ukraine, the
itself.
Ukraine, the
And that's
Ukraine,
the
the
thing.
Ukraine.
Is you're
The
disrespectful.
Ukraine. Yes, and I'm disrespectful. I
Because you
disrespect the
don't
fuck
know
out
the
of you.
history of these things. You know sound bites
You don't
that
know
you
anything
saw
about
for 2
anti-black
seconds.
racism in the Ukraine,
That's
but
what
you're
I'm
saying I don't know
saying.
the history. You don't
Yes,
know
you
anything about
don't. You don't. You saw
what is. Tell me
a
about
video for
anti-black
5
racism.
seconds,
Tell
which
me
I'm not
about
denying
No, you
that you
don't know
saw,
what
and I'm
I've
not
seen.
denying the truth.
You don't.
But you're
But
trying
you
to
don't
sit here
know
when somebody's
about.
trying
You
to
don't know about
educate
the.
you about the
I
relations
had to
between
tell
these
you
two
about the fact that
countries.
the
You're
National
trying to act like
Guard.
you know something and you
Girl, she
don't.
loved to yell over a bitch. Let me know when you're done.
Because you're doing the same thing.
Let me know when you're done.
You're doing
Are you
exactly
done?
the
Can I
same
speak?
thing.
Okay, let me know when you're done. So, they have a history of anti-black racism.
I didn't let you know that I was done, did I?
They have a history of anti-black racism.
No, well, then why are you still going? You said I should let you know.
Which you know nothing about, even though you claim to
when
know
I'm
so much
done.
about.
I was just taking a breather. So since you said to let you know when I'm done, you will speak when I say I'm
Do y'all
done.
see how she does? She is so
Yes,
fucking.
we see it because you get mad and you also play the same
She's so
tactics.
disingenuous. You can't
It's
let me
not
talk because you're
disingenuous,
wrong.
bitch. You don't know the
reason
history
you
just
can't
because
let
you
me
watched
talk
2
is because you're
videos.
wrong.
I'm sitting
And you
here
know
trying
you're
to
wrong.
educate you about
You
the
know
way
you're wrong.
that you're
You
speaking
can't
about
educate me
another
about
country.
shit.
Nor did I
Let me know when you're
deny
done.
that Ukraine, and as I say, that this was like an unscathed country that hasn't done anything wrong. I'm just saying, actually, the way you're talking about them, the way that our country is right now, we're no fucking better. So for you to sit and pick and choose and say, oh, Ukraine did this, Russia did this, US did this, I'm just saying, actually, how about you try not to disrespect the country as full as country people? That's all I'm asking you to do. It all started with me just saying, actually, the Ukraine is disrespectful. That's all this started from. And then you got pissy from that because nobody was easily able to correct you. That's what's wrong is you can't take any correction.
No.
And you don't know the history of why it's disrespectful. You don't know the history of Holodomor. You don't know the history of Ukraine trying to get into NATO. You don't know the history of Russian aggression. You don't know the history of
what you're not going to
Maidan.
do is yell over me and disrespect me and not allow me to speak on my own fucking live. That's what you're not going to do. So go ahead and drop because you're mad now because I muted you. Because you're being disrespectful to me, talking about me being disrespectful. Go ahead, because I'm not going to be disrespected on my own live and be shut out because you don't want to allow my because you don't want to allow my perspective.
You're our
because
leader.
You think that it's okay to talk over my perspective. You have talked nonstop for 15 fucking minutes and not allowed me to say anything.
You didn't know.
And every time I try to say something, you speak over me. You're not going to do that today, Angelica.
You didn't know anything about the Russian.
I do know. I know that they have a history of anti-black. I know that they have a history of anti-black racism in the Ukraine, particularly against refugees from Africa. I know that black people in the Ukraine are deeply and horribly abused by Ukrainian people, not the government, the Ukrainian people. I know that there are videos all over the internet, which I'm about to post in the Discord, of black Ukrainians trying to flee at the same time that YT Ukrainians were trying to flee and not being and being fucking trampled by YT Ukrainians, being disrespected by Ukrainian police. I know that they have a whole branch of their military that uses Yahtzee iconography to represent themselves. That's what I know. And so, excuse me, I don't give a fuck about how hard they've had it because they're racist and anti-Semitic pieces of shit.
You're arguing as if I denied something and I didn't. So you're just arguing with yourself because you're trying to create something because you're pissed that I corrected you.
You can correct me all day.
I'm tired of you acting like you know about everything you don't. I'm glad you know
you
about
can
black
correct me
history
all
around
day.
the world.
Fuck
you
the
do not know about the
Ukraine.
history about this part of the
I'm
world.
pissed, but you're yelling and screaming.
You don't.
I'm pissed, but you're yelling
an
and
educator.
screaming.
That's fine. I'm glad you know
I'm the one who's
topics,
pissed, but
but
you're
there's
yelling
some
and
things you
screaming.
don't fucking know.
Who sounds
From watching
pissed?
a video clip, you
Who
don't
sounds pissed?
fucking know it.
Me or her? Who sounds pissed? Me or her?
You're both pissed.
I'm eating my cheesecake and I think you're both pretty.
Okay, that's
You didn't
great.
even know there
So,
are fucking Koreans that had a long ties with people in Russia. You don't know anything about the history of the Soviet Union or Russia
oh
or
yes, and you know
anything.
everything because you're fucking a
No,
white
I
boy from
don't know
Russia.
everything about
So
my
you know
whole life. I've been with
everything about Russia.
Russians.
You are the
For the past fucking
fucking
20 plus
you're the
years,
fucking
I've been surrounded
authority
by Russians
about
and
Russia
Soviets. I've had a
because you
long
suck
time
a
to
white
learn these
dick.
things, okay? A
Sucking white
long
dick has
time.
made you the
And I'm
fucking
sorry that I
authority.
wasn't raised in a black community to know
Sucking
all the
white
things
dick
you know
made you
about
the
black
authority
people and all the
on
things you know about
Russia.
black power and all the things you know about that. And I'm sitting here and I learn
Sucking
from
a
you guys
black dick
every
has made
fucking
you the
day. But the
authority
only
on
thing that you
Russia.
can focus on when I try to correct you
Congratulations.
on Ukrainian-Russian
Congratulations, you suck
relations
a white
is
dick, so
saying
you're
it's
an authority on Russia.
disrespectful to say the
Girl,
Ukraine.
listen, get
It's
mad.
rude and it's
Stay
disrespectful.
mad. Fuck the
It's rude and
Ukraine.
it's
Fuck
disrespectful.
the Ukraine. Are you okay?
You're uneducated.
Oh, fine. Fuck the Ukraine.
You sound like an uneducated, bumbling fuck.
Thank you. Fuck the Ukraine. The fuck? You just expect me to feel sorry for these people who are abusing black people
That's
as
not
we
what
speak.
it's about.
That's what it's about for me.
No, it's not. You're such an
That's what it's
idiot. You
about for
don't even
me.
listen.
Fuck the
You're an
Ukraine.
idiot. You really are. You have this,
Then
you're like
leave.
a
If
horse
I'm an
that has
idiot, get the fuck
blinders
out.
on. No,
If
you're like
fuck the
you're a
Ukraine.
horse that
Fuck
has
the
blinders on.
Ukraine.
All you can see is everything has to be
Wah.
black, 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 black. But I'm trying to give you
Wah.
context to the
Wah.
situation.
Wah. Wah. Fuck the Ukraine. Wah. Bitch. The fuck?
Nobody denied that what you said was happening. I asked you to send me the videos, but you have blinders on, and anything that has to
Yes, I have
do with
blinders
being
on.
black,
I
you
don't
can't see
support
anything
white people
around
who
that.
abuse black
Have
people.
fun
That
with
is a
that
blind spot
context
for me.
living through that
You're right.
world.
There's no context for me. When you disrespect and abuse black people as a nation, fuck you. I'm sorry
Well, have fun with
if you
that
don't like
because
that.
you spent so
I'm
much time in
sorry if you don't
Ukraine
like
that you
that.
know what all's in Ukrainians' hearts. You know
Yes,
what? That's
fuck
the same as
Ukraine.
saying
Fuck the
that
Ukraine.
here, because we have
Fuck them.
ultra-white nationalist people, that there's
This is
not a
this is
single
this is how
white
much like
person
you
who
are
could
tuning the fuck
possibly
out,
want good for somebody
attacking
of
me
color.
to defend a bunch of white people that you've never met. That's deep.
Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I just told you I spent my whole life with people who are former post-Soviet or Soviet people. I think I know
Okay.
a little more about it than you
And
do.
so you've met
I
all the
never
people of
said
the
that. No,
Ukraine?
wait, hold on.
Have you met all the people of the
I am the
Ukraine?
one who brought. I am the
Have
one
you
who
met
brought
all the
up.
people in the Ukraine?
When you said that,
Have you
I
met
was
the
the one
people in the
who
Ukraine?
took. I was the one
Have
who
you
took
met
it
these
one step
people that I'm talking
further
about?
because I
Have you
talked
met
about
these
how
people
horrible
that
it
I'm
was when
talking
I
about?
saw
Have you
videos
met these
of
people that I'm
women
talking
luring
about?
black
The answer
men
is
to
no.
fight
You've
on the
never met
front
these
for
people.
Russia.
You've never met any of these
But you
people.
don't know anything about
You've
that,
never
do
met any of
you?
these people.
You don't know
I know more
anything
than you
about that,
do.
do you?
You didn't know
You don't
anything
know
about the fact
anything
that they
about
were
that.
anti-black.
You're
You don't know
talking
anything
about
about their
people who are
anti-blackness.
racist towards black people, and I'm
You don't
telling you
know
stories
anything
of
about their
people from Russia luring
anti-blackness.
people from the African
Oh, girl,
continent
please shut
to
the fuck
sit
up.
on the
You're so
front lines
pathetic.
of
This
Russia
is
as
pathetic.
soldiers to give up their
You want to
bodies.
get
And
real
you act like
because
you
you get
think
to
you
say
know what's
whatever
going
the
on,
fuck
but you
you want to
don't know
say
what's
to
going on
me,
with the
and I don't get
situation.
to say
So I'm
anything to you. This white pandering is pathetic. It's pathetic. You don't know these people. You don't know any of these fucking people. And you're sitting here crashing out on me, somebody who you have a long relationship with, to defend a bunch of racist white people that you have never fucking met. This is pathetic. Girl, because you've been to Russia. And so you want to show that you know everything. Because you dated a white man from Russia. So you know every fucking thing. Bitch, this is pathetic. I said fuck that whole country because of their anti-Semitism and their anti-blackness. Hard stop. I don't care who you know. I don't care where you've been. I don't care how many people, how much of the history you know. I know the current affairs is that as black people and YT people are trying to escape the war, a war-torn nation, black people are being abused and they are not being allowed to get out because of anti-black racism. And you want to yell and scream at me because I use that to judge the nation negatively. Yes, I do. And I don't give a fuck about their history. Fuck them. Let me show this video in the Discord.
70% less than buying it brand new. I was a little concerned about the battery, so this is the first thing that I'm going to check. So battery health, okay,
I'm
it's
so
100%.
pissed about that.
So a brand new battery, that's what we want.
I don't give a fuck about being corrected.
Attention for grown women only. Mark your calendars, ladies. Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. That's Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. The Secret Money in Your Womb, Part 4. We're going to be talking about the treasure control to make sure that you get the.
I don't follow most things out of Europe.
No, they have been disgustingly racist to Black Ukrainians. Like, it has been documented all over Western media. Like, they have been disgusting to Black Ukrainians who are trying to escape.
Welcome back to CBS Saturday Morning. The humanitarian crisis in Ukraine
Yeah,
has put the
that's
spotlight on
horrible.
alleged racism. The concern, immigrants from Africa and other people of color who've called Ukraine home. Now, as millions flee the war-torn nation, there are accusations of discrimination towards these refugees. In this country, it's gotten the attention of the NAACP and the Urban League. They've written to the president of the EU.
You know so much about the country, but you don't know about this.
For all.
The NAACP knows about it, but you don't know nothing about it. But you know so much about Ukraine and the people and all they've been through.
Mostly, they would consider white people first, Indian people, Arabic people, before black people. We went to the train station and they will not let us in. And when they did let us in, they were like, "You have to give us money because this is not free
You
for
didn't
you.
know
Because
about any of it.
this is not free for you." On social media, some wrote it off as Russian propaganda. Ukraine's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dmytro Kuleba, tweeted this video March 2nd, stating an emergency hotline had been established specifically for African, Asian, and other students
How are
wishing to leave
you?
Ukraine. I just feel deep sadness.
Auntie,
Historian Kimberly St.
Kiosha's
Julian
saying
Barnett
good
has been
afternoon.
studying race,
Hey,
foreign
Kiosha.
policy, and Russia for years and called Ukraine home back in 2013.
Oh, she
When
lived
I
there.
initially saw the videos, I was just like, not again. It's one of those things where if you are a person of color and you work in Eastern Europe and you research Eastern Europe, racism isn't new. I mean, the racial discrimination is not new, but to see it on display and being exacerbated by war,
Is she
it
uneducated
was just
too?
really heart-wrenching. Especially, she says,
She
when
studied.
considering Syrian refugees.
She studies Eastern Europe and lived in Ukraine for a year. Is she uneducated too?
Who in December sought help at the Poland-Belarus border with little to no success. So I try to point out this crisis we saw in December because it is very much the same situation of people fleeing a war and needing protection and care, but they're not getting that. What is the difference, and why is there a difference? I think the key difference is race and ethnicity. I mean, and we've seen it in reporting and how people have said this, but also like the Bulgarian prime minister saying, these aren't the refugees we're used to. These are educated refugees. While social media has helped expose racial discrimination, St. Julian Varnet says it has also been used by Russia to spread disinformation. They use
And
these
this is
videos,
more than
these
5
African
seconds of a
students,
video
these
too.
Indians, just talking about racism and their experiences of racism, and they're using it to undermine the Ukrainian war effort. Students from Africa and other countries make up a small population, but as St. Julian Barnon explained, it's not okay for people to be discriminated against in this way. She is in touch with several students who made it to Hungary and tells me that many of them, now considered third country nationals, have been told that they have to move to another country or go back home within 30 days. I think, I've gotten a lot of messages from different people about this story. I'm glad that we were able to highlight it. A lot of people talking about it on social media. But it also brings into perspective the importance of not just recognizing this typical, this specific humanitarian crisis, but there's others, other refugee crises, Syria, Afghanistan, South Sudan, Myanmar. And we need to remember that ongoing as a country, as a world, and learn from this moment. Again, it's important to show it, to tell people this is going on. Watch this freezer test to see if you're. For the first time in a quarter century, the United Nations General Assembly convened for an emergency session earlier today in response to the invasion of Ukraine. The vote was 141 to 5, with 35 abstentions to demand Russia halt the war immediately. Now, this vote comes as today marked the 7th day of the invasion. It's left, according to the UN, at least 136 civilians dead and 400 injured, and forced more than 900,000 people out of the country. Among those fleeing Ukraine are nationals of African countries as well as others from around the Black diaspora. They've reportedly been facing discrimination at train stations and border posts and denied access to seek safety. Although there have been countless videos and personal testimony shared across social media platforms, the European Commissioner for Crisis Management denied these reports.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, I know.
like, I don't care.
I have corroborated it. I have talked to
Ooh, my food's here. I'm gonna go on mute for a
they were
sec.
being pushed off trains, that they were being left behind. These are women and children.
Any discrimination among people who are fleeing the conflict on the basis of any personal characteristic, including citizenship or skin color, is completely unacceptable.
In a move accepting the validity of these reports and concerns, earlier today, the foreign minister of Ukraine announced on his Twitter account that the government has established a hotline for African, Asian, and
Wait a minute. It's so not true. It's just a 10-second video on the internet. It's so not, real that the government has established a fucking hotline for Africans and Asians being discriminated against as they flee war-torn Ukraine. Right?
for students wishing to leave Ukraine. We're joining me now to break this all down is historian Kimberly St. Julian Barnon, who is a PhD student at the University of Pennsylvania. Her dissertation examines the Black experience and how the presence of Black people shaped ideas and understandings of race and nationality in the Soviet Union and East Germany. Kimberly, welcome to the show. Glad to have you. First thing I want to know is what is the latest on the ground with regards to those Africans trying to flee to safety? So the latest on the ground that I've heard from my contacts is, one, many African students are now able to get through the border, particularly through Poland. Most of the reports we've seen and videos we've seen have been at the Polish-Ukrainian border. But I've heard very good things about African students getting through the Romanian border with no problems and no hassle. So a lot of this depends on which border you're trying to get through. But I've heard better reports. It seems since the initial Russian invasion and the past few days, things have calmed down a little bit on the border with Poland. But I mean, I'm not sure what the European Union Commissioner was saying because I've seen these videos and I've spoken to African students who have experienced racism and discrimination and harassment at the border. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you said that. I mean, we could all see the video, so I don't know what was going on there. But why do you think Africans fleeing Ukraine had to endure such racial discrimination? And were you surprised at all? No, I wasn't surprised, unfortunately. I did an interview the day before the invasion began, and they asked me what would happen to Black and brown residents of Ukraine, and I said I'm worried there's a refugee crisis because this very thing would happen. And why doesn't this surprise me? So if you know the history of Eastern Europe, and particularly the latest 15 years, it's been really hard for Africans and people of African descent who are also Slavic to live in Eastern Europe. They face different forms of racial discrimination. Indian students also face racial discrimination. Middle Eastern students face racial discrimination. Also, the Roma population has experienced a lot of
Racism in
racial
Eastern
discrimination.
Europe?
So the biggest example of this,
What?
I would argue, is in December, we saw footage from the Belarus-Poland border where Syrian refugees were freezing to death. They were trying to get into Poland. They weren't allowed in. So in this situation, unfortunately, no, I'm not surprised. Racial discrimination has been a living fact in Poland and in Ukraine, and particularly in Russia. The collapse of the Soviet Union, the collapse of the Eastern Bloc. But I do want to have some caveats with this, because I think we also have to understand this is a massive humanitarian crisis we're seeing at the borders of Ukraine, Poland, Hungary, and Romania. Poland has accepted, I believe, almost 500,000 refugees in the past 5 days, and that does not excuse any of the racism that we've seen. But I think it's important to context the chaos that we're seeing. You hear stories, some of the students have discussed waiting at the border for 20 hours, to get through. Unfortunately, that's also a very normal case for everyone at the border because it was so chaotic and the Polish officials were completely overwhelmed. Another element of this, and I think it's very important for us to remember, so I watched a video of an African student who was talking about how the students were separated, how they had a line for Ukrainians and a line for everyone else. And at first sight, this does seem like it is completely based on discrimination and racial discrimination. But this is why this context is important. And Ukraine has a visa regime with Poland. And throughout these types of refugee crises, we do see the country next door to the country that's, having refugees.
Is that an interview?
Towards allowing Ukrainians to pass through. Here's the problem. Many of these African countries do not have embassies or diplomatic representation in places like Poland. For example, if you're a Kenyan student, the closest embassy to you is either in Vienna, Austria, or Berlin, Germany. And those are thousands of miles away from the border. And so when you're in a crisis situation in a foreign country, you're
Imagine defending white folks this hard.
contacts on the ground.
But when you see the video, it doesn't look like that. But I'm gonna take your word for it.
I wonder if Dr. St. Julian Vernon is uneducated.
I'm not even going there. But listen, I want to talk about more than
I don't know much about any of that.
the Black experience. And I want you to talk
Yeah,
about
well,
that
it's been
Black
happening, and if you've been paying attention,
study.
you know it's been happening. But I'm uneducated. I don't know anything about this part of the world. But I've been paying very close attention, and as I pay very close attention to what goes on with Black people all over the world, and I'm not going to apologize for knowing what's going on with Black people, and I'm certainly not going to apologize for saying fuck a country that disrespects and abuses Black people, like constantly. Like I'm never going to apologize for that. But they they've been really really shitty to Black people trying to flee the country. This place is getting bombed, and to the point where the country, so it's not the government that's doing it, it's the people, to the point where the government has had to establish a fucking hotline. Eastern Europeans are notoriously anti-Black. Like notoriously, just like every European is notoriously anti-Black. Like trying to make a case that these people are not racist because you like one of them.
I don't know if she was saying that they weren't racist. I think she agreed on that.
No, she didn't.
Oh.
She said it was the government, and that she kept jumping all around to every other country that's nasty to black people, or that is neo-Yahtzee. Like as if that means that I can't critique Ukraine because other governments are anti-black. Like, no, I can critique Ukraine and I can critique those other governments. And yes, I critique my own government every day. So saying that people across around the world are think that we're a pile of shit too, yeah, they should, because we elected that motherfucker. Like the majority of people in this country elected that motherfucker. Anybody who's paying attention is going to think that we're a pile of shit too. The fuck? That doesn't relieve Ukraine of its anti-blackness.
It's, the world is
It is
just
interesting, though, that
crazy.
Eastern Europe has been so willing and able to accept 1 million people coming into their countries in just a few days, when just recently, they don't seem to have any space for a different group of refugees.
The humanitarian crisis in Europe continues to grow and increasingly expose fault lines, hundreds of thousands of refugees streaming in from Syria and elsewhere. But as the arguing continues, so does the suffering.
As Europe struggles for a solution, refugees forced to zigzag from one country to another with no clear path.
The EU has effectively paid Turkey to keep Syrians from getting to Greece.
Poland had pledged to take in a number of the refugees, saying now that it is not going to do that.
We will not be receiving migrants from the Middle East and North Africa in Poland. This is Hungary's solution to the flood of...
Oh, this is about how the acceptance of Ukrainian refugees in all of these other countries is exposing racism. Is exposing the racism of these countries. It's been pretty deep. It's been some deep stuff going on. What that is? Oh,
Do you think a lot of the hate nowadays is coming from there's so many refugees?
I think that the Ukraine is racist and anti-black, and that they're treating black people like shit as they attempt to escape that country being war torn. And that when we talk about it, we get attacked.
Do you think the Ukrainian people as a whole is just...
Yes, they're white. Yes. What are we even talking about?
No, I'm just asking. Like, I don't really know anything about them.
I think that there's been a problem with anti-Semitism in the Ukraine. It's well documented, and just because Putin is trying to use it to justify his actions against Ukraine doesn't mean that it's not true, and doesn't mean that we don't get to talk about it. There's a well documented history of anti-Semitism in that country.
To know how somebody asked, are all Ukrainians racist? And you said yes, but their best friend is white. Let me know how that makes sense to anybody. Carry on.
You see how she does personal attacks?
No, but it's
You're
the
pathetic,
truth. It's the
Angelica. You're
truth. I'm
pathetic.
not pathetic, bitch.
You're
That's the
pathetic.
thing. It's not pathetic.
You're
It's the truth.
pathetic.
You said all Ukrainians are white. All these Ukrainians, they're white and they're
Yes,
racist,
my
but your
best friend
best
is
friend is
racist
white.
too.
That
My
it's
best friend is
not
racist too.
pathetic, bitch.
She's racist
It's an
too.
actual
Can you say that
question that
about
can
your
be
man?
called into. That's an actual question that's okay to ask.
She's racist
That is an
too.
actual
Yes,
question
she's
that's okay
racist
to
too.
ask. You just don't like it
I'm answering
because
the
it doesn't
question.
make you look
I'm
good.
answering the
I'm
question. Do you
sorry,
want an
bitch,
answer?
but you're
Do
not
you want an
sitting at the
answer?
top of the pyramid. I'm
Do
gonna
you
ask you
want
stuff
an
that's
answer
hard.
to the
I'm not gonna
question?
baby spoon food
Do
you.
you want
Maybe
an
that's all
answer
that
to
you
your
can dribble into
question?
your
You
mouth
see what
because
she
you're
does?
kissing your fucking
You see what she
cavity
does?
and you both got
You see
catnip in
what
your
she
mouth.
does?
But
You
open
see
up.
what she does? Do you want an answer to your question? Yes or no? You're going to scream over the answer because you know the answer is going to destroy your point. Yes, my best friend is a white woman. Yes, she is racist. Why? Because YT people are racist. Now, can you say that about Alexi?
But you're not going to get out of this unscathed because you think that you can dip and dive and do all these things. You're a bum bitch.
I said she was
You're
racist.
smart. You're
I
very
said she was
talented at your
racist.
job, but
Do y'all
you're
hear?
not the
Do
biggest
y'all
bitch, the
hear?
smartest bitch, the one who can do all these
Do y'all
things.
hear?
Right
Do
now,
y'all
you
hear?
sound like a bum bitch.
Did I just say that she was racist? I said yes, she's racist.
And she's your
Now can
best
you?
friend.
Yes, she's my best friend. All white people are racist, Angelica, including Alexi.
Okay, well then I don't understand why are you having
Ki-
this conniption fit and you're trying to say to me, I'm over
Because
here trying to defend all these white people when that wasn't even the
because
impetus of what I was trying to
I would
talk
never
about.
defend any
It wasn't
white
even about it,
person.
but you made it a white thing.
Oh, she's so
I said
pathetic.
specifically, I said,
Wow,
please
my
stop
boyfriend's
saying the
racist.
Ukraine. I said it
Wow,
was
my
rude
man
to
is
say that.
racist. I
You
have to
turn it
defend
into
all
race
white
because you
people
know what? That's what everyone
because I
tries
have
to
one
do
white
when they
person
speak
that
to
I
me.
love.
Even the person who says
I have to defend all YT people because of the one YT person I love. Because I love one YT person, I have to defend them all. I have to defend all Russians because I have a relationship with one Russian. Girl, pipe the fuck down. Yes, I have relationships with racist YT people. Why? Because I have relationships with all people. I have relationships with misogynistic men. I have relationships with transphobic women. Because we live in a society where you cannot escape being any of those things. I don't care how fucking evolved you may think you are. Every single YT person that you have ever had a relationship with, no matter how rewarding that relationship may have been, they were racist. The fuck? You want to yell and scream. Girl, you think you won something by pointing out that I have a dear friend that's YT. That doesn't mean she's not racist, and that doesn't change my beliefs. And she and I will sit and talk about this same shit. She knows that all
it's
white
not
people are
working.
racist.
It's not. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not what it's giving. It really
Oh,
is
sure.
not. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? It's fine.
Sure.
It's fine.
It's lovely how
It's fine. It's not what it's giving,
it's lovely
babe.
because you've lost the point, you have to attack me.
You just don't like to hear what I'm
Because you've lost the point, you have to attack me.
saying.
That's what you
It's
do.
not.
You have strayed so far from the point and you're attacking me and my
You didn't
friendship.
even kick me off your panel. Be that one. Be
Yes,
that angry
because
bitch.
yes, I'm definitely going to do that because you're not going to scream and yell over me. You're not going to scream and yell over me. I'll let you scream and yell, but I'm
Because
going
you
to
can't
have
handle it.
I'm going to have a space to talk on my own panel. Yes, I am. And so you're not going to drown me out talking on
I'm not
my
going
own
to be the one
panel.
who's going to step
You will
down.
not do that. And so you need to unmute and talk when I'm done.
No,
You're not going to do that to me in my own space. I'm tired of it. You get mad when we disagree and you attack me. You get mad when we disagree and you attack me personally. And that's disgusting.
When I literally
You want to talk about what it's not giving? I haven't launched a single personal attack against you other than your desire to defend
an entire racist
And you
community
are not.
because of your connection to a single person. That's disgusting. And the fact that you would sit and make all of these personal attacks against me because your point is failing is disgusting. And you do it all the time. You do it every fucking time we have a disagreement. You want to make personal attacks against me. And that's disgusting. And I'm tired of it, Angelica. I'm absolutely tired of it. Stick to the point. Stop making personal attacks against me, or yes, I will kick you.
Take
Stop making personal. Stick to the point. Stop making personal attacks against me, and stick to the fucking point. Ukraine is racist. After the fact.
Just because one person does it, that means I'm not going to do it?
After you spent 5 minutes coming for me personally, calling me uneducated, calling me a bum bitch, calling me stupid, calling me all kinds of names, I finally let go and said that you were pathetic. And I linked my description of you as pathetic to the fact that you would attack me, somebody that you call your friend, to defend a whole bunch of YT people that you've never met. What you're not going to do, you're not going to disrespect me, Angelica. I'm not going to continue to allow you to disrespect me, not in my space.
Okay, well then, girl, you can block me. I really don't give a fuck.
Oh no, I'm not going to block you. I'm just not going to allow you. I'm just not going to allow you to disrespect me in my space. That's it. You will not continue to disrespect me in my space. You're not going to continue to call me names. You're not going to continue to question my integrity. You're not going to continue to call me uneducated or to launch you're not going to be allowed to use your little petty ad hominems against me. You're not going to disrespect me in my space, Angelica. If you'd like to talk about the issue, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect me in my space, Angelica.
I'm not a bitch.
That is not going to happen. You will be muted continuously. If you think that you can disrespect me and talk shit about me and call me names in my own life, then you've got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to allow it. I've allowed it for way too long in the past and this very day. It's not going to happen anymore. So you need to pull yourself together and be respectful.
You pull yourself together. You still have yet to post a video that I asked you for.
You're still talking. Girl, I posted 15 fucking videos in the Discord. There are 5 videos in that Discord right now that I posted. So you're lying now. People are already discussing the videos in the Discord that I posted. There's a woman who has a PhD in Eastern European studies.
You actually did something right for once. Okay.
There's a woman that I'm not going to take the ad hominems, Angelica. It's not going to happen. If you want to disagree, we can disagree, but you are going to disagree respectfully. I'm tired of you being disrespectful to me every time you disagree with me.
I just don't get to
attack me.
I'm not attacking
because you disagree with me. You have attacked me.
Stop acting like your hands are clean.
You're not going to do it, Angelica. You're just not going to do it. We're not going to have a whataboutism. You're not going to do it. You need to be respectful to me because I am a human being and I do not deserve to be disrespected just because you disagree with me. And this is a line in the sand that I'm drawing from now on.
The victims of my heinous crimes. I'm so sorry.
I'm never a victim, but you're not going to be disrespecting me. I'm never a victim, but you're not going to talk to me like that.
No, babe, you have disrespected me too. You can't.
You're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to talk about me like that. You're not going to talk to me like that.
You would never let me talk.
You're not going to talk to me like that. I've let you talk for way too long, and you've been so disrespectful to me.
If I talk for way too long in your presence,
you want me to do that so bad, but what I'm going to do?
No, it's not that.
But what I'm going to do is set a boundary. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to drop you. I'm going to set a boundary
too, bitch.
I'm going to set a boundary.
Don't come for me on some bullshit.
I'm going to set a boundary.
And I'm setting a boundary too.
Okay.
This is my live, and I'm going to set a boundary. You're not going to continue to yell at me and disrespect me. Period.
Fucking titties, bitch. am able to set my own autonomy as well.
Yeah, but you don't get to
Stop
yell and
making shit
disrespect
up
me on my
at
own
things that I
panel.
did not.
But you don't get to yell and disrespect me on my
Actually,
own
run it
panel.
back. Actually, I would love for
But
you
you
to
don't
run
get
this back.
you don't get to
Everybody,
you don't
I'd
get
love
to
for you to
yell
run
and
it back so they could see
I'll
how it
post it to
started.
my YouTube.
Okay, great.
I'll post it to my YouTube.
Okay,
Anybody
great.
who's here that is going to be honest about what's happened today, you went for the ad hominems as soon as your point got weakened.
No.
And you do that every time.
I started talking about why are you saying the Ukraine?
You call me
It's what do you
uneducated.
call it? It's inappropriate. That's what happens. Did I say things to you that were rude? Of fucking course I did, because you started to be rude to me.
Yeah.
There's no one in this group that did not know that's not how
reinvent
this
everything that
conversation
happened.
started. Me saying
Let's
that it's rude to
reinvent
say
everything that
the
happened.
Ukraine, and you said fuck the Ukraine. So then
Yes,
I was going to
fuck the
come in because
Ukraine, and
I
I
was
say it
pissed that
again
you
and
said
again and
that.
again. Fuck them.
Okay, then. So we know how it started then.
Yes, but me saying fuck the Ukraine.
You escalated it.
Did I
I'm
call
sorry,
you a
but you
name?
did.
Did I call
I'm
you a
sorry.
name?
I'm sorry.
Did I
Just like
call you a
as you
name?
would put it,
Did I call you a
because I
name?
have, as you would put it,
No.
because I have
The
had
answer is
Ukrainian dick
no.
in me, and I have spent time in the
The
culture, and
answer
I
is
have
no.
grown up with a lot of
I
Ukrainians and
posted a
Russians and
video
all
from
those
a woman
people.
who
It
lived in
actually does
Ukraine
have
for a
something to
year.
do with me. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck the Ukraine. And I posted while we're talking about uneducated, I posted a video from a woman who has a
No, I
PhD in
know. I'm
Eastern
watching them
European
right now.
studies.
Well, I'm trying to watch them. They're playing in the
She has
background.
she's actually lived in the Ukraine for a year. And so
I
you
like how she
argue with
still
her.
says the Ukraine. Goofy
Yes,
bitch.
the Ukraine. Yep. Okay. You're going back on mute because you're not going to continue to disrespect me. You're going to be respectful on my panel, or you're not going to have a voice. This is not going to happen.
I hope you know when I.
You're not going to continue to be disrespectful to me
Oh,
on my panel.
I'm not saying it. I'm not
Good.
saying a slanderous word.
Good. You
I'm
can
just
sit over
saying I hope
there.
you know.
You can sit
Wait.
over
I'm not
there.
saying a slanderous word. I'm just.
You can sit over there on the panel with Christy and be absolutely respectful while she comes for you and everything that you represent. While she calls you a man and says that all trans women are men, you can be absolutely disrespectful. And I've never seen you crash out on her the way that you've crashed out on me today. I'm not going to allow that to happen anymore. You're not going to disrespect me like
You are crazy.
that. Yes, I'm crazy, but I'm going to be
Take that.
respected.
Take that and run around to tell
My
people.
crazy ass is going to be respected on my panel. You're not doing this anymore.
Oh.
What the fuck is this? Just me setting a boundary. We can disagree all day. Oh.
Oh, she's setting boundaries, but she doesn't have any respect for anybody else's boundaries. That's what it is.
Well, you can set your boundaries all you want to. Just don't disrespect me.
Sorry, I'm actually watching the video, so I don't hear what you're saying. So you
Okay,
can
then
talk
shut
into
the
the
fuck up.
ether. That's fine.
The fuck? Oh, what's happening? It's there or something. You got it. It just got done on the outside,
So
though.
far from what I'm seeing, this is about people of all non-white people.
Oh, that makes it better.
The CBS video.
That makes it better. Does it make it better that it's Asians and Black people? ladies and gentlemen, does it make Ukraine less racist
What is that?
or more racist that it's black people and Asians and Middle Eastern people? Does that make them less racist or more racist? I'm sorry. Can y'all help me out?
Yeah,
Does it make it less
I agree
racist
with what
or
she's
more
saying.
racist? Anybody? Anybody want to comment? Does anybody have the courage to not both sides some shit?
Well, actually, I didn't hear because I was talking with Bailey. But what about Asians?
Well, Angelica said it's all non-black, non-white people, not just black people. And that's in the video that I posted in the Discord. So it's not just black people that are being discriminated against, also Middle Eastern people and Asian people. And she mentioned that. And I'm wondering, does that make it less racist or more racist?
It's still racist.
I think it's more racist. Like, so it's not just anti-blackness, now it's anti-Asian and anti-Middle Eastern as well.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people, like white tea people, or just don't like any of us. So,
Well, yeah, that's what we're seeing in the Ukraine.
because like right now too,
Mm-hmm.
the Koreans are fighting with Southeast Asians. So I'm like, I'm not
Wait,
in that. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
that first video is interesting. Wait, did May, did I message you the right person on Discord?
No, did you add me at Discord? Hold on.
I thought you were here for the snacks.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, we've talked.
Yeah.
I messaged you. Wait.
Oh, okay, I don't see it. Look, I think every
No, I'm
single
not.
white
It's not
person.
even. Oh.
I think every single white person is kind of racist. I think the rest of, like, every single human has bias and talks shit about stereotypes and
Uh-huh.
and all kinds of bullshit like that. But I think white people really are clueless on how racist they are.
Of course, it's indoctrination a lot of the times, even if they're not with intent. They don't have the malicious intent to, when they walk out the door, I'm going to, or whatever. It's still indoctrinated, of course. I mean,
Yeah, but in
that's something
2026, I think it is very intentional how most of them act.
I don't agree. I don't agree because when you're, let's say, I'll put it from this way from growing up. Since I'm still in my 20s, I think that what I saw, that was just the lay of the land. That's what they did. They didn't even know what they were saying, even if they knew that it was the right thing or there was the wrong thing to say or how much gravitas that word had. Or magnitude, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say gravitas. Magnitude that those words would have. Like, really, there are things that just stick in them. Like, remember when I don't know if you were here, May, when I was speaking about how when I was younger, growing up in a white family, I would cross the street and I had negative feelings towards black men. I would be afraid of them because that's what not based on what my parents were telling me, but because that's what media told me. Media told me that this is what this is, so you need to cross the street, that you need to be afraid of that. And those are things that I had to work to undo when I got older. Like I thought that, and people who were of color that were in my town or times that I had the opportunity, they were not wanting to be friends with me. And I'm sure because I came up as different, and as most people on here, they don't trust me when they first meet me. And it wasn't until I got to be a teenager, when I went away to boarding school, there was a small group of other Black kids that kind of took me in. And that was really a big learning curve. And then when I got to here, it was a big learning curve. And I think that, and it's even been a learning curve of my parents, who I love dearly. When you go back home and you visit, you're like, ooh, that's kind of a microaggression. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't doubt how much they love me, but it's like it's so indoctrinated. It's just like without ill intent, you're like, ooh, that doesn't sound right. Do you know what I mean? And
No, I
so,
get it, but
yeah.
it's a very minute majority of the white people, very minute, that it does it in unintentional.
I don't think so. I really don't think
Look,
so.
I've lived on this planet a very long time, and I've seen a lot of shit. And in what world would it be okay to do racial slurs and threaten to hurt and harm a child just because they're not white?
I mean, but I was given racial slurs and being flamed. Like, okay, this is not an oppression Olympics. I'm just saying, as equally, it's not about length of time. Like, I was a child once too, as you were a child. We've both been through that phase. I had those same things.
Yeah,
I
and
lived
that
not too
doesn't
far
make
from
you
the
kind of side
KKK.
eye people.
I think, I think it makes me, I think, I think it makes me pissed. But at the same time, I want to look under the hood, because I think of it as the same way, kind of as like, why are they transphobic? Why are they homophobic? Why are they all of these things? Why are they, misogynistic? It's like it's ingrained in them. It's indoctrinated. When the minds are being molded, this is what their mind is being molded into. And some people never get out of that thing. And then some people are in those spaces where it's like, you know, some people go away to school, they end up in places where that's not cool, and then they try to, undo that. As my therapist would say, she would tell my man, like, you have to commit yourself to undoing white supremacy and patriarchy if you're going to be with this woman. And some people actually do go on that journey to whatever extent it is, or some people still stay in those groups where it's just a wind tunnel, or whatever they say, of purposely being racist, like their parents were. Do you know what I mean? So I think to prattle it down to why people are doing it, to ignore the incomplexities, I think is, for me, I think it's a disservice. Some people may not. Some people might want to stay on their sides and just say, nope, this is how it is. I'm not going to engage in it. This is how these people are, and that's fine. But I also think that the people who are going to get stuff done, that's not going to happen with two people pouting on the sidelines and just refusing to talk to each other. It's just not how it's going to happen, unless you just want it to be like two people trying to bomb each other out. Like, it's just not real. It's not ever been that way. You know what I mean? I mean, it has, but it's not turned out pretty. That's for fucking sure.
It never does. But like, look, I get having disagreements and not seeing the same things, but what I don't understand is like, it kind of was took me back. Like, I just don't like people. If you're gonna argue about the words used being a racist or whatever, we should all just stick to those things, not personal characters of each other. You know what I mean?
Well, the first thing that I started with was not even talking about race, and then she moved into me wanting to defend it because it had to do with race. I didn't bring it to race. That's the thing. That's the thing that pissed me off. I said, okay, so now we're going to play this age-old violin that every time I come on here, people say, okay, granted, they can't trust me because of whatever way I grew up, the way I portray myself, which I've been sitting here for how long now, and these people, at least maybe they for some reason continue to tolerate me to a certain level or whatever. They've either sat in my life, they welcome me into my life or whatever. So if it's that bad, then they should just kick me the fuck out, because at that point I really don't care. Like it's not I want to be around people too also that actually enjoy and respect what I have to say. But if I hear people saying things like that, the cheap shots that they go back to from the beginning, then yeah, all doors are open. Bitch, if
I'm
you're
gonna post
gonna
this
if
video
you're
on
gonna
YouTube.
if you're gonna do that, then yeah, girl, I'm ready to drag it to hell with you. Like it's not a game to me, you
This is
know?
gaslighting. I'm gonna post the video on YouTube so everybody can see
Okay.
exactly what happened. Because
Okay.
the gaslighting and acting like I came for you, you called me a dumb bitch and said I was uneducated and started
Yeah, much
yelling and
later.
screaming and
Yeah,
no, it
I did
wasn't
call you
later.
that much
I'm
later.
not gonna
I did
argue
call you
about the
that much
fact.
later.
I'm gonna post
That
the
wasn't the
I'm gonna post the
beginning. That
video,
wasn't the
y'all.
beginning. That was later,
Everybody,
darling.
after the live is over, the video will be. It'll probably take about 20 minutes to upload to YouTube, and then I'll post the link so you all can see
Okay,
exactly what
great,
happened.
great. And there was no denial, just so everybody knows. I did call her that, but that was later. I called her a dumb bitch after she started to go like off the rails. That's when I called her a dumb
We'll see
bitch.
how much
And what I
later it
thought her
was.
takes were, I did she think she was being a dumb bitch when she took her, because I don't think she understands the complexities. Like I was saying, there are some people who are right here and they're sitting here and they're talking about, oh, all these things, and then when they get questioned about like Ukrainians, it's like, oh, this whole country and stuff like that, and then their best friend the whole world is white. It's like, well, okay, well, that doesn't look very, like, the optics on that don't look very good. Like that was just like something you walked into. That's just like a dumb bitch move,
Oh,
like, to
girl,
me. And I don't
see,
know.
this is the ad hom again because you
Well,
can't defend
right.
your position. We all know that all white people are racist. That's not something that anybody that spends much time in my lives is ever going um to say is not true. Like we all know that all white people are racist. Does that mean we can't be friends with white people? Is that what your assessment is, Angelica? Because if that's the truth, it doesn't make you look very good either. Is your assessment that because all white people are racist, that we can't have relationships with white people? Or is your assessment that because that I can't critique racism because I have relationships with white people? And do you think that you get to call me a dumb bitch on my own panel? This is the shit I'm talking about. She says that I attacked her too, but she does it so effortlessly, and I have allowed it to happen so often and so many times that she actually feels entitled to be able to call me a dumb bitch on my own panel because she disagrees with me. And she doesn't talk to anybody else like that. She doesn't talk to May like that. She sat up on Christie's panels and Envy's panels while they have spit on her and called her a fucking man. And she has never talked to either one of them the way that she just talked to me today in this room. I am not going to have it. Now, we can be respectful and have a respectful conversation, or you can call me dumb bitch. As long as you're calling me a dumb bitch, you're going to be muted. I'm not going to give you what you want and take your bait and drop you and block you. But I am not going to allow you to sit up on my panel and constantly disrespect me because you disagree with my position. And everybody who's muted and is so uncomfortable because I'm defending myself, but you weren't uncomfortable when she was calling me a dumb bitch, think about that.
Oh, see, I was waiting for the
You
blue
guys were
box.
talking.
I was waiting for the blue box to stop because I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all already know Rose is an opinionated bitch. Do you want him?
Because I'm up here for the vibes. I feel like a joke or two is needed. But please, do you want the opinions I got? Because I can give them.
Oh, I need to stop that
Just
again.
know, I know Aunty Wata is a very educated, smart woman. I know Angelica is very well-rounded and smart.
I
But I
What do you
know.
think
think of
the
her calling me
choice,
a dumb bitch just now?
I
I think
know. You
the
know what? Fuck
choice
you.
of
Fuck this. I'm
words.
done. I'm
everybody
done. My turn.
when every
I'm
time I defend myself, everybody both sides shit.
I'm sick of
What do
this
y'all think
bullshit.
about her calling me a dumb bitch just
No,
now?
I'm not
Because she
I
just
know. I'm
speaking
gonna
agreed
give
that
with
all
me.
point
my
yet.
opinions. Fuck it. I'm gonna give all my opinions. If I get blocked by anybody after giving all my opinions, it is what it is. I wasn't meant to be around that person. Angelica, you're classist. You're elitist and you're a bitch.
Oh,
The end. Like you're a classist, elitist bitch, and anybody that disagrees with you is the problem. I have been holding on to that since I met you.
oh.
You are entitled. You are classist. You are self-absorbed. And anytime anybody says anything contradicting Angelica, Angelica's throwing a fucking tantrum. Like a spoiled bitch. You sound like a white woman when you speak. Not because of how you speak, but because of your entitlement. So I don't care how that sounds to anybody else. You're fucking entitled. You are. It is who you are. It's always been who you are. Everybody skirts around fucking Angelica. Everybody makes Angelica comfortable. Everybody's got to change their verbiage when Angelica comes. Do we not remember when Angelica first just did this little disappearing act before she came back? How every time we were talking about trans issues, she was like, can we talk about something else? Every time she comes on the panel, she recenters the panel. But I shut my mouth because this is a trans woman's space. So I bit my tongue. I kept it to myself because this is a trans woman's space and I'm a cis black woman. This is a trans black woman's space. Y'all don't have enough space, so I try to keep my mouth. But you are a bitch. And it's coming to a head.
Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. I do think that I get to be on my panel and not be disrespected and not be yelled and screamed at. And I do also see, because it's not true, Rose, necessarily that she talks to everybody like that. Because, like I said, she's been on panels with people who have called her a man and disrespected trans people, and and never said no shit like she just said to me to them.
But that's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
never ain't
That's
never
the
talked to
entitlement,
ain't never
Auntie. That's
talked to
the
Can we
Christian
entitlement.
like
act
that.
like I'm not? Can we act like I'm not in the room and let me respond to her? Like, come on now.
What is there
Like,
to
shit.
respond
I
to?
asked her
It
for.
wasn't a
Hold
conversation.
on.
It
No,
was an
no,
opinion.
Rose. I asked you for your opinion. I'm allowed to respond. Like at the least, very least. The first question I even had was, I don't even know what you're talking about. Beats coming and saying not to talk about trans stuff because I don't think that's ever been me. I remember
As a
it was
matter
a
of fact, I
decenter.
can tell you three
Wait, let
exact
me fucking
instances when you did.
finish.
The first
Let
one
me
was when
fucking
I had my old pen,
Rose.
when I had my old
That's
profile.
Rose. Be quiet. That's your first problem. Is that you're always coming in and interrupting everybody else. You're saying I'm interrupting everybody else. That's the thing that everybody else talks about is that you always have fucking something to say when
Yes,
nobody's
I
asking for you to
do.
fucking
I
say something.
literally said before I
Okay, then
started,
shut
I have
up and let me
opinions.
respond, Rose. God
I didn't
damn it.
ask for you to respond. I don't want you to
I didn't.
respond. I
That
don't want to
doesn't
hear your
matter,
response. I
Rose. I
don't
get a
care. You're
chance
not
to.
listening.
That doesn't matter, Rose. It doesn't matter. Be quiet. I gave you the opportunity to say what you wanted about me. Just shut the fuck up. I was trying to ask you a question nicely so I could get some clarity. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a fucking bitch and I'm entitled. I don't think that's new. Now, I was trying to ask you, I don't understand the part where you were saying, where I was trying to walk away from saying we shouldn't talk about trans shit, because I think that was other people talking about we needed to center the trans shit and talk about other stuff while I was actually continuing to have it on my background. So that's why I'm lost. So if
Sweetheart,
you'd
you
like to
literally
explain
came in and
that,
said, "Can we
explain
talk
away.
about fashion? Can we
No,
talk
bitch,
about
answer the question I asked you.
But you asked, when did you say that? I'm telling you the times upon which and giving you what in turn you said you wanted to talk about. Is that
Girl,
not
I
what
ain't
you
fucking
just
talking
asked me?
about. I
When did
just
you say that? I'm
told you.
telling you. More than one occasion, you asked if we could talk about fashion. On more than one
Tell me.
occasion, you rerouted the conversation to whatever dude you were dating at the time.
Oh, well, we all fucking do that, bitch. What
But
the fuck are
I
you
didn't say,
talking
that's
about?
not what I
Girl, we
said.
sit
You're
here and
not
we talk about
listening.
your dumb shit that has nothing to do with anything. We all do that.
But
I don't know
that's
why
not
you're
what I
looking
said.
at.
You're
No,
listening
wait.
to
Shut up.
respond,
Shut
not to
up.
hear.
Shut
Fuck
up. We
comprehension.
all talk about, like, you come and talk about random
Comprehension.
shit about your day for 30
Comprehension.
minutes when it has nothing to do with stuff we're
Comprehension.
talking about.
Comprehension.
Rose.
You're listening to respond, not to
Rose.
hear.
No, Rose, you got your chance. You come in talking about for 30 minutes shit that we don't even want to talk about. We talk about that behind scenes about how you just talk and talk and talk. If we really want to go there and we just want to air everybody's shit laundry out, that's fine. Rose, you are not, you change the topic all the fucking time. And you come in when nobody wants to hear what the fuck you're saying. So if that's what you want to talk about, me changing something to fashion, then I'll give you that. Off you that. And also about me being classist and elitist, it's not going to change, boo. So if you don't want to sit with me, go sit with something fucking somewhere else. If
I do.
anything,
Every
that's why
time
I've
you're
been
on
trying.
her
Okay,
panel, I
good,
leave. What are
Rose,
you
because I'm
talking
not
about?
happy to see you come onto a panel because it gets derailed.
Okay, well, I
And it's the
frequently
Rose
leave when
show.
you're on the panel. If you
Good,
pay
Rose.
attention,
Good,
usually
good,
when Auntie is
good.
on paneling, you're there.
Good,
I did.
Rose. Good. Good. I'm
Like,
so happy for you. I'm so happy for you that you found your happiness outside of me.
I just literally said I'm giving my opinions and don't care for a response.
I know, and I'm giving them back. But you couldn't be
I don't
quiet while I was
care.
doing it, as I
You're
was quiet during
listening.
yours. That's
You're
the problem.
listening because I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say all
So
that
you
for your
wanted me to
response.
hear yours, but then you wanted to just be able to
Exactly.
interrupt
That's
mine.
exactly how it works. Because that's
You're
how
a
you
bum
work.
bitch.
It hurt.
No,
It
bitch, I
don't feel the
listened to
same when
yours. I listened to
somebody
Apparently,
else
yours.
does what you
everybody's
You
a
know
do.
how
bum
I
bitch.
listened to yours? Because I was able to bring up actual things and ask you
I'm not a
questions
bug
that were
bitch.
other than you just calling me a bitch.
I
I
didn't
was a bum
want to
bitch
bring up
too.
anything to ask you questions. I just wanted to let you know how I felt. That's it.
I love you, Auntie.
That's it. I
Yes,
didn't care
Auntie,
for
I
nothing
also
else.
called you a
I
bum
don't
bitch
like
too.
you. And I got a
That's
chance to
Hello.
fine.
honestly say that
Okay.
to you. So you
Is there
can't say
anything
I was talking
else?
behind your back. I said everything I felt to your
Honestly,
face.
sweetie,
I'm
I'm
one of
sure you've
them
said it
people.
behind your. I'm honestly sure you've said it behind my back, and I really don't care.
No, see, that's the point.
Honestly, it really
I'm one of those
doesn't.
people who
No,
said what I said, so I got to say it
okay,
to your
great.
face. That's all I
Okay,
wanted to
great.
do.
Okay, great. Great. I'm so glad that you got
Pack,
that off your
did you have
chest.
something you wanted to say? I saw you with your hand up earlier.
Yeah. I just want
Please
to
give
say
it to me.
as the white person on the panel that all white people are racist inherently, and that coming into somebody's space and calling names isn't cool.
Calling him what?
Names isn't cool.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
The
What's going on?
whole, you could have said the opinion was dumb or something, but you didn't have to go after her intelligence. And look, I don't care who anybody F's. White guy, black guy, Asian woman,
Apparently they
Chinese
do.
woman. I don't give any shits. I'm not in your bedroom. I could care less about any of that. You want to be a best friend with a whitey? By all means. God, one of my godparents for my kids is a YT woman that's a little 4'10" woman that looks like a leprechaun. More power to me. I don't give any shits about that. But I think words are, you need to be mindful. People need to be a little more mindful because I don't like anybody saying bad things about Auntie. I don't like people saying bad things about Angelica. you know and that's how I feel. But I think the word choices, you could have said that was a lame opinion, a dumb opinion about the whole Ukraine thing. I don't know, but you didn't have to go after
I didn't
Well, I
start
mean,
with
this is
that
the thing.
though.
This is the thing,
I didn't start
and
with
for
that. I said it's
honesty is
disrespectful.
she thinks that she can talk to me in ways that she doesn't talk to anybody else. Rose
No,
just
I
sat
talked
here
to
and
you
let
and
her. Rose just sat here and let you
mhm.
motherfucking have it. And you
Right,
didn't
and I
say
talked to her
half
the
the.
same way
You
that
didn't.
she went.
You know you did
Oh,
not.
please
No, you
bring Rose
didn't.
back.
And
I'll
again,
say if Rose
and
wants to
again,
tell
I'm
her
gonna
10, we
post
can
a
tell
video
her
on
10.
YouTube. Look at what she's doing. I can't even get a word out. She muted for
Okay, I'm
Rose.
sorry.
This girl talks to me in ways that she doesn't talk to anybody else, and she feels entitled to it. And that's why I said I am setting a boundary today. You can disagree
Okay,
with me.
great.
You can think the shit that is coming out of my mouth is stupid, but you are not going to continue to disrespect me the way that you do.
Okay, so I sat there and talked about Rose because I knew she was going to sit up and say something, and then I wanted to be able to equally respond. While we were in the middle of whatever the fuck it was, if you don't want to call it an argument, disagreement, if you just want to call it me just slandering you the whole time, whatever you want to call it, that's why I sat there because I just wanted to wait so I could say whatever the fuck she wanted to say back. We were in the middle of something. Rose just came up, so I was just going to sit there and listen and wait until it was my turn. That's how that worked.
Babe, you proved her point just now. You proved her point just now. That is not the same tone you used with me. And you were cursing and
What?
yelling at me. You're not
Right.
seeing it because you're you. So
What do
you're
you
never
mean? You
going
just
to
got
see
done
it.
saying that I didn't have the Okay, wait. Weren't you saying that I did not talk to Rose the same way, like as in the
I
vitriol
meant
or
that no, you
whatever?
didn't. You didn't talk to me with the same tone you just gave her. You're not seeing what she's
Bitch, what are
saying.
you fucking
Everybody but
talking
you
about?
is
I
seeing.
sat here and I just said that you're a bitch and that you got like I don't like you and that
Okay,
you're
but see,
annoying. And every
well,
fucking time you're here, I hate to fucking see you come in the fucking room because I know you're gonna derail it. After you said I derail it, you talk about shit that has nothing to do at all with anything, and it feels like we're captive because you just keep going.
sweetie, you did not listen to anything that was said to you. You
Yes,
listened to
I heard what you
respond, not
said.
hear.
I heard what you said, darling.
If you think you did.
Okay.
If you think you did.
Okay. Well,
Luna, Bell, love, when hope comes from an understanding of one being wrong, an acceptance of wrongness, in order for there to be a lesson taught, there has to be an acceptance that there was a wrongdoing involved.
apologize to who?
See? See, Luna?
No. I'm asking Luna a question. Who is she talking to about?
If you can't understand from literally the way I'm talking about it, then you don't get it.
Sometimes you just got to give it up. Who you talk, girl? Like, you guys got to apologize to Auntie. Oh, I thought you were saying to Rose. I was like, girl,
Oh
that's
hell no, I
crazy.
wouldn't take your apology if it was the last thing on the planet. I
Well,
hate
nobody
you.
was offering it to
I'm
you.
not even. I gave it up a long time ago because what I'm not even invested in this conversation anymore. The conversation has gone so far from what we started talking about to just a whole bunch of attacks on my education, my
Right.
character,
Oh,
my depth of understanding, and all kinds of stuff that has nothing to do with what we started talking about. It's just a whole bunch
and
of ad hominem bullshit.
somehow it wasn't what we were talking about at the beginning because I just brought up how inappropriate it was for you to to refer to a country in the way that you did.
And I said, fuck them, and I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
Yeah, I
escalating a
don't
little bit
care.
more than that.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't like
So
them.
for me, that offended me.
Okay, they're racist and like we don't even have to talk about the anti-Semitism and the Russian propaganda that has gone into bolstering the tales of their anti-Semitism. They're definitely anti-Semitic, but the Russian propaganda, the fact that Putin has used the fact that they're anti-Semitic to try to justify his warmongering does not change the fact that there is a long history of anti-Semitism in that country. And there is a long history of anti-Black racism in that country. And there is a recent disgusting history of anti-Black racism and anti-Asian racism in that country. And so, no, I don't care what they call themselves. I really could care less whether they put a the in front of it or not. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. It is still fuck them to me.
And that isn't even what we were
And
talking about.
that kind of was.
Like, I'm sorry, like you don't to be honest, you know what, I'm not even gonna that's not
Yeah, yeah,
for
another ad hominem.
no, it's not an ad hominem.
It is. It's always an ad hominem.
No, it's
It's always
not. It's
something
not an
about.
ad hominem. It's something that's not
Okay.
even anybody's it's something that's not even anybody's business except for a discussion if we were to have one between you and me. It's not anybody else's business.
That's called an ad hom.
How is that an ad hom?
Because it's something that's nobody else's business. It's probably an
Well,
attack
it's
on me.
not.
It's
No, it
always
has
an
not.
attack. It's never. Let's stick
It
to the
was not
topic
an
that we
attack on
disagree
you.
about.
That was not what I was
Let's.
going to say.
Oh, okay. Well, forgive me. I've come to expect them when we disagree.
Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you really?
Wait, hold on. I gotta.
I think I think it should be more elaborated, like in the Discord, because you guys have had a very long friendship.
And she does this all the time. And she feels entitled to it because I'm her friend. She feels entitled to be able to talk to me in ways that she doesn't talk to
This is
anybody
what I
else.
don't like.
And then
This is what I don't like.
and then launch all kinds of ad hominem attacks and say whatever the fuck she wants to, and we just don't talk about it and go back to normal like the next time we see each other. But
This
she
is the
does this to
problem.
me all the time. Every time we disagree, she launches all of these fucking ad hominem attacks
That is
against
so
me.
okay, wait. That is so see, okay. That is so not genuine in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, it's
Anytime
genuine. It
that we
just
have
happened. It just happened
wait.
recently.
Anytime we've had in a fight, it's been my fault. It's always me attacking you. It's not you. It's that's how that is not even possible.
Oh no,
That's
baby,
what I'm
that's not true.
saying. You're trying to prop yourself up as this non-villain, and I'm this villainous character.
Oh,
That is
I'll be the
not
villain.
true.
I'll
That is
definitely. I can be
not
the villain.
true.
And if you need
That's
me to be the
not
villain, I
true.
can be.
No.
I
Hold
can be
on.
the villain
I have to
in
mute
your
myself for a
story.
second.
Yeah, go ahead and do that because you're just screaming. I can be the villain if you need me to, and whenever you want me to. But I will not stop. I will not allow you to continue to disrespect me in the way that you do over disagreements. Like it's not going to happen anymore. And it just happened in the Discord the other day. I don't even remember what we were disagreeing about. Oh, about this elitist girl who doesn't impress me. Um and I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not going to allow myself to be attacked um because somebody disagrees with me. I'm not going to allow myself to be disrespected or called dumb bitches or bum bitches or anything else. Hey, Angel. I need more of these, y'all. This shit worked out. I had pulled some locks out of my hair over the last year, I think, or so. I think it's related to like stress and grief and all that stuff. But I had pulled locks out of my hair, and I had these big patches from where I had pulled my own hair out, and that's why I've been wrapping my hair a lot lately. And so I actually bought some online, and I hope that my stress is over. I'm in therapy and taking my meds. But I actually bought some of these things online to sew in, and they look just like my locks. They're the same thickness and the same color and everything, and they're human hair.
Grief can totally do that to your hair. Some of my hair turned gray. And it's funny because, like, your hair naturally will turn gray, but it turned gray and then it turned back red again. And you can see where it turned. That's not natural. That's caused by
I
stress.
have to know, is that something squeaking or does somebody have a
That's my
gerbil like
bird.
pet?
That's their
No, it's
bird.
my bird screaming.
Okay, I
Sorry.
thought it was a gerbil for
I
like 30
apologize.
seconds. I'm like,
No, it's my bird. She's mad. I'm cleaning the house.
oh yeah, it's your fault for interrupting their solace.
If I walk near the African gray with my broom, you gotta hear this. Hang on.
And obviously, he's gonna scream at you. Clearly,
No, he's gonna
I have
roar.
a duck. I have a
he's.
Peking duck.
Did you just say you made Peking duck, or you want Peking duck?
I bought one, and now I have to thaw it out because I'm gonna cook it tomorrow.
Oh, see, now that's a meat I will never attempt. There's just about any other meat you can sit on my stove, my counter, whatever you
Oh,
want
I
to call
love
it,
it.
and I cook it, but not duck. Mm-mm.
Duck it's easy, and it
But
comes
it's
out like
so
I'm gonna.
oily.
Yeah, you gotta render it.
And
You gotta
I
start.
ain't figured out the proper way to do that so it's not as oily. I'm not even gonna lie. That's one thing I ain't figured out. I don't know how to make a duck. Mm-mm.
You gotta start out on a low heat, and that will render the fat, and then you increase your heat gradually.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's the seasoning and stuff. Like I'm real good. I can make a roast in the oven by myself, no assistance, no crock pot.
Like the easiest way, like I like to cook duck breasts, and those are easy. But you start out on you just put them in the pan, in a cold pan on the on the stove. Put them in a cold pan on the stove and turn your heat on to like a medium heat, and then as it warms up, that process of going from cold to hot renders the fat. And so once you render the fat, you take it and you pop them in the oven and let them finish cooking. Mm-hmm.
See, I don't do those. Is it the same way you're supposed to cook like a butterball turkey? Because I hate those.
No,
I don't know
you
how to
said
cook
no. You do
turkey.
not do
Over
that.
again.
Don't do that. You're gonna mess up your whole duck. It's not a turkey. They might be birds, but they are not the same bird.
Oh, I made the mistake of cooking a butterball turkey and trying to make soup out of it.
What's wrong with you?
I made
You ain't spatchcocked that turkey. Why did you think it was gonna become soup?
well, I broke it down and it smelled really good, but it was so fatty, and I tried to like get it cold to get all the fat up off of it. And it just turned to jello.
Ooh,
It turned to jello, and I just tossed the whole thing out. I was like, nope, that's not fit for human consumption.
you got the first of all,
No
you
meat
got to
jello.
slow roll it. You got to slow roll your turkey. So firstly, secondly, get a turkey bag. You put the turkey in the bag upside down.
No, it's not even that. It's literally the butterball turkeys. I will never buy another one again. They're just full of
It
fat.
clearly had to be them turkeys because I have never heard
Oh,
that
it was
happening with
gross.
a turkey.
Yeah,
That sounds
no,
gross.
it was gross. It was beyond gross. Like I make soups a lot, and I have not had them turn into jello like that. Like I didn't even add anything to it. I didn't even add any flour. I didn't add any cornstarch. No, nothing. It just jellified, and I was like, nope, that's garbage. That's not fit for human consumption. No,
That's not consumable. And
nope, that's nasty.
we gotta
That's
call the
nasty.
people, and my people would be my aunt to have her tell me exactly where I fucked up in the consumption part of this meal.
Like it just
We call it reinforcements. It's okay.
nope. I was not happy at all. Let me tell you. That's just I will never ever buy a injected butter turkey ever again. Like what's the point? I ain't never had a turkey.
I am just. Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
Free. That was the problem.
Oh, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. If they is free turkey, why that turkey free, bro?
Well, it was like, you spend over a certain amount of money and they give you a free turkey, or sometimes around Christmas. I don't know if they got that there. But, like, yeah, it was free. So I was like, meh, I'm going to make turkey soup because my wife wasn't feeling well. So I made this turkey soup, and it was a butterball turkey. And It was wrong in every manageable description
So it was.
of the term.
It's Butterball, like the brand.
Yeah,
Is
Butterball.
fattier than.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
what
I
they do
didn't
is
know
they
that.
inject butter into the turkey to make it moist. Well, I've never cooked a turkey and it was dry, like, ever. So, I cooked my turkey.
I ain't gonna lie. In my turkey journey, I have cooked a dry turkey.
I have eaten plenty of dry turkey, and I can't take it.
Yeah. No, I have my secrets. I will explain later, but yeah, butterball turkeys, nope. Mm-mm.
Like, I have made regrets in the area of making a turkey in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, real dry, real dry.
Cook it with a lot of water in the bottom.
Well, see, that's what
It'll never be dry.
that's why the turkey bags is my best friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
that's how I learned
cook
about
it with
it.
a lot of water in the bottom because then I get the broth, and then I can like get double broth out of it by doing with the bones, right? But I get a lot of turkey broth out of my turkeys, and I never get a dry turkey.
Okay.
And then I take it out of the oven when it's in the turkey roaster, and I swaddle it up with a bunch of towels. This is going to sound stupid, but it really works. And you can let it sit for a couple of hours; it'll still stay just as hot. And then you can do all of your other vegetables and your bread and your stuff like that. And so everything comes out of the oven hot. And then you unswaddle your turkey and take it out. And the turkey will literally fall apart into the chunks. Like the breast will come off of the bone because it steams it off the bone. And you can slice it up like magic.
Well, you know what? I can't fault you on that steam situation because I know a couple people who were allegedly incarcerated who will tell you steaming a towel cooks a lot of food.
It does.
It really does.
It really does.
You go way back to 7th grade science when you ain't got no other choice.
Yep. No, it comes right off the bone. The whole breast comes right off in 2 sections. Like, it's wild. If you cook it with water and swaddle it and leave it,
thank you, Addie, for the hot meat.
It just falls apart, and it's awesome, and it's never dry.
That sounds like I need you to go ahead. I need to go ahead and make a turkey. I might. See, I'm one of those people that I will buy turkey wings, but I won't make a whole turkey. No, thank you.
At the bottom of the turkey, I put all the onions and celery and mushrooms.
Yes. You got to cook whatever meat you cook in the oven. You got to put it on the bed of your veggies. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know that.
So it sits in that, but with all the water, it doesn't get dry. But then I have all of my stock, and then I get 2 sets of stock out of it, and I can make like crap tons of gravy with it.
I have questions. You can feel free to tell me. I refuse to answer that question. You don't like outdoors because you cook like you don't want to go to the grocery shopping more than once a month.
I hate the grocery stores. I worked in a grocery store for a long time, and my dad worked at a grocery store. So
yeah, that makes sense. That's why I was asking, because I'm like, you shop like you got 47 keys, and you ain't got 47 keys.
No, but I was a single parent for a while, so I had to make every inch of everything last. You know what I mean?
Amen. Listen, amen.
Soup is a great way to do that. And to be honest with you, like, I make great soup. I hate soup. The only actually soup that I really like that I've made it for myself is like loaded baked potato soup. And sometimes there's stuff that I don't mind, but for the most part, I hate soup because I made crap tons of it trying to feed my kid because I was poor.
I mean, as somebody,
I love soup. I love making soups. I love eating soups. Oh.
See, it's funny how which direction us parents go with the affordability. Because for me, I went the way of pasta. And that is because it's really cheap to buy a shit ton of fucking flour where I live at. All-purpose flour is everywhere. So I went the way of pasta. I being
Wait, you
in
making pasta
yes, ma'am.
like from scratch, like
Yes,
with
yes,
from
ma'am. Just
flour?
couple eggs, polished sugar, active yeast, all of that. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't do that.
That's what. See, 2020, I was bedridden. I had just got my good job, the first one, and then I got bedridden because
And you were making pasta?
yes, I was bored, and they told me I couldn't go outdoors, so I started making pasta. I made pasta, bread, cake. I can make a good enough bread that a New Yorker will knock on the bread and then proceed to slice open said bread. I did that. I did that. But that's about
Well,
it. That's what I was doing.
I've never made pasta from scratch. I can make everything else, but and I probably could do it because I've watched it done enough times, But
It's like
pasta from
four
scratch,
ingredients and four in all or muscle memory type
yeah.
situation.
And I have the little machine, but I'm not doing all that.
How you got a
It's too
machine?
much to
Wait, don't
do.
you got a whole KitchenAid?
No, I got a cutter. I have a pasta slicer.
Oh,
You know
see,
the
like that's
little.
what I'm saying. You got the extra equipment I could have been using in the back.
It's easier with the little cutter. Um, but we're not doing all that.
See, in order to get the shit, and this is how really poor I was because I used to get the free little kits for the Play-Doh. So I disinfected one of my Play-Doh cutters, and that's how I was making print on my pasta.
Oh.
I don't like pasta. That was part of my problem.
Well, see, that's I was about to say that's why you went the way of soup because you don't even do pasta.
Now, I thought you was gonna say pasta and the cheapness of pasta, like in general, like it's cheap to buy and it's easy.
No.
Because
The
I
other
used to
thing
do
my
that when
kid
I was a young broke college student, on my own for the first time. When I would get like really bad off, I would buy like spaghetti noodles
Mm-hmm.
and just boil them and add like oil and like the shit that was just like garlic and butter,
I'm
and
not
that's
gonna
a cheap
lie, I
ass
was
meal.
lucky. I was lucky by the time I hit college, they had these things out.
What things? I'm
These
not
things,
looking.
these core things right here, these things right here.
I
They
can't see it. I'm in the
$1.99.
kitchen.
Oh, it's the make a meals the like
Yeah, it's called core ready sides. They got pasta sides, rice sides, then they got the one pan
Oh,
meals. When I first started and I was by myself on my own, them things was a lifesaver. Buy
oh
a
no, baby! I would
rotisserie
make a pot of
chicken.
spaghetti and live on it for forever.
Well, see a pot of spaghetti used to make me cry because I wasn't talking to my mom, and if I made spaghetti, I wanted to call my mom.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do the what you call it too, garlic noodles. That was my shit. Like to make some buttery garlic noodles, babe.
First of all, let me tell you something. Me and that butter bowl was thicker than thieves, all right? Because when you had a little bit, and all you had was a little bit of butter in that pasta, you cook that pasta, dump that whole bitch in that butter bowl, put that lid on, swish it around.
Listen, I have a thing against the butter that isn't like butter. So that can get expensive in too. So
Yeah,
I
because
would just
I get
use
the margarine,
oil.
so it's a couple dollars less than the actual butter.
Yeah, I fight you for margarine. I
I
fight you.
respect that. I respect that.
Oh,
one of the best foods in the world is butter and brown sugar, and I don't know why.
First of all, let me tell you something about brown sugar. There's nothing that you can't put brown sugar in that add the flavor. You can't. You just can't. It's a perfect ingredient.
yo, it's so funny because I didn't realize until it was either Brandon or Chai Guy said that my lives always end up with us talking about food.
Well, first of all, I would like to defend my big back self.
Fat.
I'm a big back. I mind your business. That's all I got.
And I was like, when he said it, I was like, is that true? Oh
And
my
2 days
God,
later, here we go, devolving into food.
it's true.
It's funny because I think it's because everybody usually in your spaces has a touch of soul to them. So food is the great unifier. No matter where your brand of soul come from, whether your brand of soul is Asian, whether your
That's
brand of soul is
true.
black, food is the great unifier, and we all like food.
Food and music, I think.
Yeah. So in times where it go out, in order to bring it back, we start talking about the one thing everybody agree on: food is good.
Even the way that like every community, like the yeah, food is a unifier.
Like
Like we
I've
come
learned
together
that food,
around food.
a
Like
good
people
meal,
come together around food and dinners and
Food is a
Sunday
family.
dinners and
and
When somebody unalives, there's like food at the
everybody asking who did the
or the
meatballs, who doing
funeral,
this and who doing that, who brought the potato
right?
salad. Like
And
even
it's
in the
family.
there's
worst
something
It's
times,
about
family.
repast fried chicken.
it's something. It's something about the grief and strife around the chicken that make it hit. I'm telling you.
That repast fried chicken. Nothing. Um, oh,
Not because Big
nothing
Mama made
is
it. And
equal
you
to
know Big
that.
Mama made it. And she made it with the paper bag and that apron that's got 47 stains from the last 20, 30 years.
Did he
It,
use the
it,
last
it hit
oil? I should know. I should have bought some damn oil. Don't you hate when you go grocery shopping and you forget to buy something?
and then it be the one thing that you need for 14 different meals.
Yeah, you gonna have to buy it. Like I'm gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
buy some
We
oil.
call that Ed in
But
our house. It's executive dysfunction. We call it Ed. You say, damn, Ed.
that must be
Ed
what
makes
it
it
is.
y'all too?
Yep.
Oh, y'all got an Ed too? It's nice to know that I'm not the only one.
No, we got Eds here too.
I call it my squirrel. I say I went to Hey Squirrel, there was a squirrel. And when the squirrel happens, nothing else is happening because there's a squirrel. I made fish for dinner for the girls. I'm gonna put it over a bed or that rice I just showed y'all the pot on for that. And that's dinner.
Little rice. Ugh, I'm making pasta. I'm about to make me some
That's
egg
hilarious.
noodles.
Like for a minute, I didn't even buy pasta. And everybody was like, "You ain't got no pasta." I was like, "What do you want? Like, what kind do you want? What do you want to make?" For a minute, there was my party trick. I was like, "Hey, watch this. You need pasta? Watch this." It was great.
Maybe I'll start making some.
I'm telling you, it's one of those things where when I was having a manic moment, I was making pasta. Gave me something to do with
I
my head.
I definitely know
Just like two people.
because I'm a fan of Italian food and I love a good authentic Italian restaurant that you can taste the difference between fresh pasta and dry pasta.
Yes.
Right.
I thought it was a myth until I made my own pasta. I'm like, all pasta tastes the same. I
Yeah.
lied to
Oh
myself.
yeah, no. You definitely can taste the difference.
Yeah, I lied to myself. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong.
When people be thinking they know what al dente is, but you ain't never had fresh pasta.
And I didn't. I did. I thought it was done 3 different times when it wasn't. I did. But I say, Trunkle, with the two pasta for two, you would just have to just dim the recipe. So like it's 4 eggs and 2 things of pasta, so it just go down half, and it will be 2 eggs and 1 thing of flour. You just gotta lower your flour to egg ratio. That's how you make it small enough. Because most of the recipes you get like 2 to 3 pounds of pasta per time. If you want less pasta, you gotta shrink your recipe. You just gotta add. You just gotta edit it for your household.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Oh, Ugg, if you still here, your recipes for chicken titties are very much loved in my friend group. Like, shout out to you for all them recipes you gave me because I most certainly did write them down. And people like them, and I shared them. And therefore, your recipes shall live on everywhere in places you ain't even been.
Got a recipe section in your Discord, Auntie, that I didn't notice.
No, I be purposely bothering Ugg when she
I
not
should put one
sleep.
up.
So when
Right,
Ugg,
that'd be a great one.
yeah, when Ugg not sleep,
Mm-hmm.
right, I be bothering her for recipes. And last time I was like, let me get your recipe for chicken titties, and she sent like 3 or 4. I only got two of them, but she sent like 3 or 4, and then that Discord server had got taken down. So yeah. But I loved Ugg's recipes, and then there would be times on live where she would just randomly give you a recipe, and I had to write that one down. So I got a whole bunch of them.
Mm.
And the best part was they were little friendly, so my kids actually ate them. That'd be the problem. So if anybody got some recipes that they used to cook for their little ones that their little ones actually ate, please share because my little ones are picky and don't like a lot of things.
My kid
I'm just seeing.
fresh vegetables and those chicken meatballs. It was great because I could just have fresh vegetables on hand and chicken meatballs in the freezer, and it would take like 1 minute to cook dinner. That was her
Right.
go-to.
Right, but they don't like meatballs.
Oh, okay.
Smell like meatball.
I told you. I told this is when I say picky, I don't mean the normal. I don't want this color. No. They annex complete fucking shapes of meals. That's why I think they're neuro spicy. They don't like meat in round shapes. It's not supposed to be round. Cause I've gotten them the the flat size breakfast sausages. Only thing that stayed on their plate, mind you, if they tasted the sausage, it was the same sausage.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
that
wrong
might be
shape.
narrow spicy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the wrong shape.
Shapes and textures and things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The little one, her blankets have to have that soft side where it's really soft, or she
Like
will
a
freak
fleece
out.
kind of a thing.
Yeah, but it has to have only one side that's soft, and then the other side has to feel like cotton.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
that's why I'm like, yeah,
she
they know
must be on
spicy.
the spectrum.
That's what I'm. See, I thought so. I knew talking to a teacher, they'd be like, no, I agree with that.
Oh no, I'm talking about as a spectrumy bitch myself.
Oh, well, see, that's even better. I be forgetting that part. That's even
I
better.
don't know about that as a teacher.
Like that's even better because I don't know with that one. The little one is finicky. That's why I'm always asking people for their recipes. What you got in your recipe book that I don't got?
Gotta go chair a meeting. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later.
See ya. Have a good night.
Bye.
I think I killed your live, Auntie.
Oh. I think it was just the arguing that got it going, that got it hot, and that's over. So. When the arguing goes away, there are people. I think there are people who have like notifications set for arguing in my lives, and as long as there's arguing, they're here and they want to know what's going on. And then as soon as that stops, as soon as it's over, they're gone.
And I thought I was messy. Ridiculous.
All right. I'm cutting some garlic. I love minced garlic because it makes me not have to chop up garlic.
Listen, it's not you saying who this whole time you was quiet. The minute I say and they say I'm messy, you go who messy. That's messy. I love it so much. I wasn't saying anybody particular. I was saying the fact that as soon as the argument stopped, we start talking about the great unifier that is culinary cuisine. It got quiet. And then Auntie was explaining that it's usually the people who like mess that be watching. That's why.
If I put up that chord background and people start yelling and screaming, it'll, you know.
I thought we was fitting to start talking about the current events, because if we was talking current events, baby, I had questions, thoughts.
Which current events?
Well, I thought we was talking like just in general current events, because I was wondering if y'all are aware that Russia has put us on a do not travel advisory.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we are no longer seen as a first world country to a lot of countries, a lot of our allies right now, because of what's currently going on with ICE and whatnot, and what he did at United Nations.
What did he do?
He told them that the failed experiment of open borders needs to stop. And then, of course, he got everybody, he's trying to break apart from NATO, and he's trying to change into the Peace Corps or something like that. Peace something. But the problem is the Russian president was like, yeah, sure, I could talk to you about that. Huh? The people that weren't allies in that big thing that happened where we lost a lot of people, everybody keep talking about it, but when black people talk about theirs, they got a problem. So when that happened, Russia was one of the countries on the opposite side. So the countries on the opposite side are now talking and are now saying that they would be willing to talk about this here peace.
No, they were allies against Germany.
Oh, they were? Okay.
Yeah, we didn't get into it with them until after that big thing where we lost a lot of people.
Okay, I messed up my timeline. I apologize. But yeah, so the countries where everybody's like, y'all, they don't be doing good things, is now talking to our president about joining his supposed peace thing that he's trying to make better than NATO because he doesn't like
It's
what
funny
NATO
because Japan was a nation that we were warring against, and Russia was our ally, and now it's the opposite.
Yeah. So when it flipped over, those ones are now trying to talk to our Presidente about his little thing. But the problem is, he didn't took us from the World Health Organization. He didn't took us from NATO. He then took us. He's now saying that he doesn't think that there's a reason for peace. And a couple countries are actively preparing for him to attack.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, we talk about current events? Then we talk about current events because people, because I watched 101 Dalmatians today, right? And nobody realizes the entire basis of that movie is trafficked children. And it took, they did it the right way. But the minute they started relying on each other, it took them hours to find them kids. If we did that, where we stopped looking for other people to do it and did it ourselves, this man would not be in office.
What you mean did what? Find kids?
Yeah, see, they found them themselves, right? Because of the park chain. if we had something like the Bark Chance, there would be things being done. Like, we would not have drinks with too much ice in it at these restaurants if we did that. But everybody's so bent on being front line and people seeing them do it that we're missing the point. Because our people, of course, have said all the time the revolution will not be televised. It's happening live. So if we set the ground rules
That was Gil Scott Heron.
yeah,
I
if
saw
we
it.
set the ground rules that it's always happening, it's live, it needs to happen daily. If we set the ground rules for that, why is everybody relying on social media instead of their organizations, their partners, their people? Like everybody's relying on social media and wondering why we keep getting thwarted.
Well, social media isn't television, strictly speaking. It's a
I
powerful
know, but
organizing
if
tool.
people if people are going with the times, then your entertainment went from the television to the internet. That's most people's main source of entertainment. Most people don't have cable anymore. They have a streaming service. So if you ride with the times and you evolve as everything evolves around you, social media isn't where it needs to happen. You need to be boots on the ground. And everybody, like, we have all these apps. First of all, like, the current administration set it up for you. Use WhatsApp. They're doing it. They're doing it for classified information.
They're using WhatsApp?
Remember the reporter, he was confused that he got into the conversation and he was scrolling through and he was like, there's no way. Then things started happening the way the text messages said. Then he leaked the thread. He was like, this is happening, people. This is not a secure network. And so they're using WhatsApp. We could use WhatsApp. I think we could get off of mainstream media and do it. Because if you do it, if you just get off of mainstream media and actually do it, do the work, plan with the people, because there's so many people. Every single state has a Black Panther chapter. Now, those Black Panther within those Black Panther chapters, you got adults, you got youth as a part of the youth. So if you truly think that you need us and something of ours and you need us, that's where we are. We on these apps acting a fool. If you want to
But
do
the
something,
new Black Panthers are very phobic. There's not the same Black Panther Party as it was before. The Black Panther Party before was very, all Black people unite about the situation. They weren't homophobic at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
New Black Panther Party is homophobic.
Oh.
That's what I liked about Huey P. Newton is that he wasn't with that shit.
My man was like, fuck that. Oh, yo, your color, my color, we doing this. Now, get over here. It was great. But that was just the ramblings of a young revolutionary who had to be sat down by her kids. I don't know. I'm not the planner. I'm more boots on the ground.
How you got somebody like Angela Davis running the Black Panther Party when Huey Newton went to jail? A Black woman who was a lesbian.
That's just my thoughts on it. Cause like we doing too much, and then like people are complacent.
I think the kind of I like the idea. I think the what is it called?
The premise.
Those social media sites are not going to be the same thing for us as they were for that particular group. I think that group might have been using those sites to circumvent the government sites that they were that they have access to that are way more secure, but also create a public record. Well, not a public record, but government record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You see,
They was trying to circumvent the government.
okay, I see what you trying to say. They did that so they could circumvent the trouble that they knew they was gonna get in for doing a thing.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they could talk the shit that they needed to talk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That I can get. But like it flabbergasted me because like we sit here arguing. Like there are people legitimately arguing that a 15-year-old isn't a child. I'm just like, at this point, put the
Oh
boots on. Put the combat boots on. Go find you that one white girl with the black hair and the septum ring. She gonna crash some shit up with you. Just find you a group of them and lead them where you need them to fudge shit up. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at this point, because are we really sitting here arguing that a 15-year-old isn't a child? This is the government. This governmental staff is
Oh
doing
yeah,
this.
there's that. The gender criticals are arguing that now.
Oh my god! No. Come on. I had general faith that they actually gave a fuck about womankind. Shit.
Oh no, they don't. They said what's her name said that a 15-year-old is a child as an adult.
Wow. Like now you ain't even sticking to your guns because your literal platform for a GC is to protect the girls. That's like your whole thing is protecting the girls and children.
Mm-hmm. Their whole thing um is discriminating against trans women. And they claim women and children to mask their bigotry, that this is about women and this is about children. But if you let them talk for a while, you just really hear that this is all about their bigotry. This has nothing to do um, with women and children.
That's wild.
But there are so many ways to protect women and children that have nothing to do with trans women that these women know nothing about.
That's what I'm saying. Like war. I used to work with war before I had my children. War is a great organization. I think it's nationwide if I'm not mistaken.
Just think about it. Valentine's Day is a worldwide domestic violence awareness day. Like organizations and groups all over the country do events raising awareness about domestic violence and intimate partner violence on Valentine's. There were thousands of events in the country on that day that were aimed at raising awareness about domestic violence, intimate partner violence. Women are 90% of the victims, right?
Right.
Where was Christy on Valentine's Day?
Oh
Was she
shit.
somewhere raising awareness about?
Oh shit. I can't. I got
Was she
nothing.
somewhere raising awareness about domestic violence or intimate partner violence? No, she was standing outside of the Stonewall, the historic Stonewall bar, antagonizing trans people. That should show you
Wait a
that she doesn't
minute.
give a damn about women and children.
Wait a minute. Time out, pause. You spent your Valentine's Day antagonizing the girls?
That's it. That was her. That was Valentine's Day for her. Was antagonizing trans people, like going up to people outside of Stonewall, asking, can two males be lesbians? As opposed to using that time to raise awareness about violence against women. Because she doesn't really care about violence against women unless it's violence that was perpetuated by a trans person and it can be used to push her transphobic agenda. But outside of that, she doesn't give a damn about violence against women.
Oh wow.
Which is why she wasn't running a live about the impact of domestic partner violence or domestic violence or intimate partner violence. But she was at Stonewall antagonizing trans people. Like,
What happened to
these people
the original
don't give a
plot
damn.
of the movie?
That was never the plot. The plot was always just to drag trans people and make as much money as possible while doing it.
I'm sick of the grift. I'm sick of the. Can we stop the grift? Can we just? Can we stop the grift? There is a literal island that they won't tell us about. Can y'all stop the grift? Can we pause the grift as a fucking humanity? Can we pause the grift long enough to actually get some justice for these babies? Jesus. You know, I can't lie. 2026 has been real eye opening for me. It's only February. Wild behavior. But like the distractions just keep getting, because I want to point out they never pulled out of Minnesota. He just is trying to get Congress to give them more money for the watered down Gestapo, and we still complacent and caring about gender when they are taking away rights to women. Girl child. Girl child.
Excuse me. And you know, and someone asked me, well, do Muslims, she's Muslim, do Muslims even celebrate Valentine's Day? And I went and I looked it up. And there's actually an international purple hijab and kufi day, which is celebrated on Valentine's Day. Was Chrissy wearing purple when she was out there last night?
Wow. Like y'all just making everything look bad. Like y'all just make cis women look so bad. Like we look like the problem just as much as the men's is. I want to point out, those of us you don't see, who be out here in the world, we don't give a fuck about who or what you are. All we give a fuck is you minding my business? Is you minding my business? And if you minding the business that pay you, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And that's, hello, Titty. That is usually a great consensus amongst the cisgendered women. At this point, a lot of us like, you want to be over here? Come on. It sucks. Now it sucks with friends. Like,
they don't care about women now. Like, just like Ugg always says, if you want to see women disrespected and harmed and doxxed and all kinds of stuff, go over to where the gender critical people hang out. That's where all that stuff is happening.
that's wild. Like, hey, Darth Vader, we need your age, race, and pronoun.
38, white, and he, him.
Are you Irish?
Yes.
What part?
Southeast of Ireland.
Okay. What is your beef with the prompt? Do you have a beef or opinion with the prompt?
Oh no, I don't have a beef with the prompt. No. I mean, trans women are women. Trans kids exist. Cis men date trans women. Yes, I do agree with all of these.
Oh, okay. So you overheard the conversation and wanted to jump in.
Yeah, because I mean,
Right on. Go ahead.
there was a couple of lives where we're saying that I was trying to have a proper conversation about it, and they didn't like what I had to say for some reason. I didn't have anything bad to say or anything like that, but I guess I'm a white guy. I'm a straight. I'm a bisexual white guy. So
You know what? You on a panel with black women. Give forth the opinion.
right. Um, I just have no problem with anybody. Or I try not to. If you've said my philosophy at the end of the day will always be this: is if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you're not, if we don't even have to acknowledge each other's existence, if you aren't nice to me, and or if I'm not nice to you, we don't even have to know each other's exist. That's my thing. That will always be my thing. That is what I am, and that is what I will always be. No matter what you are, no matter what race, religion, you can do anything with your life as long as people are nice to each other or some approximation of nice,
Right.
friendly.
I get that. So I'm guessing there was a nitpicking situation there where if you don't like where they would pick at what you were saying. I do believe I know which panel you just came from. Because the way you just said that, I think I know a couple panels you just came on.
Yeah, there was a couple, and you know the ones I'm talking about anyway. So
The ones
I
that
mean,
nitpick at your verbiage, because they'll say something like, "Well, do you know how harmful it is not to see color?" Like that. That sound real harmful, real avoidance. Like
mm,
sound like the panel you were just on.
yeah, it hurts
I
like
know exactly where you was
because
at.
it hurts like hell because I'm not that fucking person, and I
Yeah,
never have
no.
been.
See, it doesn't matter. You were just the token pick. Like you saying that,
Mm,
there was already a thought process, a rhetoric that wanted to be spouted. They needed a person to push the button. So you just happen to be one of those people who accidentally pushed the button. Because you could be coming at the situation from a very wholesome point of view, but it is, however, still easy to pinpoint, tag, and destroy it. Especially if you know what
mm,
you're doing. If you are a good debater, like I could dismantle what you just said because I'm a good debater, and that's not because of anything you said wrong, but because I can go semantics, whatever, about it. I could go at your word choice. I could tell you that thought process is basically exactly what patriotism wants you to think. How patriotism wants you to think, like. It's just you came at it to Switzerland. And that's why I asked you where you're from. Because
mm,
where you're from does, in fact, curate how you're going to think. And if you're from a place of Switzerland like behavior, you will have a Switzerland like thought process. So I don't disagree with the way you think. However, I will say read a little more as to why they do
mm,
that to you so you can be better at not allowing it to happen. Because Switzerland is a real stance, and that's why that country has been able to be by itself doing its own thing. It is a real
mm.
stance. Not having a stance is a real stance. Saying no to both sides is a real stance. And people need to respect that more.
Hmm.
And
Thank you
that's
very
it.
much for that. That's
Yeah, no problem. That's just, I want you to keep that in mind moving forward.
thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for having me up, Aunty Wata.
And
I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you.
I
Y'all, I'm
just want to
about to
make
end the
sure.
live, and thank you so much for coming. Those of you who'd like to join us in the VC, do so, please. But I'm about to